All right, man. Let's get this thing rocking, man. What's good, everybody? What's going on? I am your boy Slick 50 for those who do not know, and you are listening to the world greatest, the Judges Table podcast, where we talk about everything and anything in sports, man. Primarily boxing, but you know, that's what we do over here. How everybody doing, bro? How everybody doing? Let me know what y'all doing in the chat. Let me know that you're real. Let me know that you're real, bro. Salute to everybody over here on YouTube checking us out. Make sure you hit that like button, share the content, and if just support the channel, bro, by hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button. We on the road to 5,000 subscribers, man. That's my first goal. You know what I'm saying? So help us get to that. We trying to reach 5,000 subscribers before January 25th, which is your boy's birthday. You know what I'm saying? So help your boy reach his goal. Salutes to Mark Wynn, first up in this thing, man. Salutes to you, sir. Salutes to you. That was a bit low, but you know what's up. Yeah, man. Oh, man. Why is it? Okay, stream your own one today. But anyway, we're going to work with it. And to everybody over here on X, everybody here on X, salutes to you, man, for always showing up and showing out. Make sure y'all hit that follow button. I hope y'all all have came from X to YouTube at some point in time and hit that subscribe button as well. All right, we gonna jump into a salute to 913. Just jumped in this thing. Second guy up in here. Salutes to E-Dub just came up in this thing. They the top three today. Salutes to y'all, man. Real spit. That's something new I'm be doing. Saluting the top three, man. Like they say, man, don't meet me here, beat me here. Salutes to them. You understand me? Why is this not up to par? There we go. But yeah, I know I've been doing my shows in the morning through the week usually and stuff like that, man. But hey, man, computer issues, you know, technical difficulties set up and back. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully it was catching me on other people's platforms like my boy Punch, like my boy Heavy Bag. You know what I'm saying? My face been around, just not over here. You know what I'm saying? To some of y'all, I know that don't matter, so forgive me. But we back rocking and rolling, and we gonna keep this thing moving. You feel me? All right, man. I need to know. Oh, hold on. I gotta give a big fuck you to someone. I gotta give a big fuck you to the Charlotte Hornets. But everybody knows Slick love the kids, man. But don't be making entertainment at the expense of a child. I can't stand that shit. I can't, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the lowest you can go, bro. You know what I mean? In the entertainment industry, right? I don't know if y'all hip to this incident that happened with Charlotte Hornets game. They called some season holder tickets families and said, hey, we want your kid to participate at halftime. I don't know what the damn mascot name is. I forgot. But then they put these little kids in line and they give them a gift. They giving away PlayStation 5s. Now, mind you, this little dude ain't no more than like 10, 11 years old. You done gave this kid a PlayStation 5. His mind is like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, shit. Lo and behold, once the cameras go off, they snatch the shit back from the kids. Yeah, bro, and try to give him a bootleg. Didn't give him a real jersey. Didn't give him a signed jersey. Didn't give him a sign nothing or official nothing. Gave him a bootleg jersey that wasn't the proper size. They said, good day, sir. And then tried to post that shit and the people was mad. Like, so that's what this was about. Just a publicity stunt and using my child heart at an expense. So Charlotte Hornet under a bunch of fire. But they put out a statement, said all them kids gonna get their PlayStation 5, particularly the little white guy, the little white kid, that was in that video, suits to him, for real, and his father for sticking up for him. As he should. Cause I would have wreaked hell over that shit. It's not about the PlayStation 5. You know, I'm happy the little kid got his PlayStation 5. For one, it's around Christmas. Don't play with kids around fucking Christmas. If you're gonna get him something, but don't play with him. Cause the little kid, like his dad said, he would have been happy just if you would have gave him the jersey right there, but don't whisper in my ear. That was another thing talking about they whispered in the parents' ear. Oh, he ain't getting to keep that. Bitch, I ain't even have to come to this game. I only did it because y'all want, you know what I'm saying? My kid, like, no, bro. So y'all filed for that, bro. Y'all filed for that. That shit right there fucked with me. I said, see, these organizations ain't shit. We talking about an organization that got shit tons of motherfucking money, and you tripping off a little ass $600 PlayStation 5, and you gonna take it back? You was a whole cake for that shit. A certified bitch. And I'm just saying it like that though, bro. Cause like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Be the Grinch somewhere else, bro. Leave the kids out of it, bro. Did it to a grown man, fuck it. Leave the kids out of it. They ain't got a care in the world. They ain't asked to fucking be here. Little Nick can't go get a job and get his own shit or none of that. So why fuck with him? You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool. So Charlotte Hornets, yeah, man, I hope don't nobody fuck with you the rest of your motherfucking basketball life in the NBA for that shit. That shit not cool. Whoever thought up that shit, the coordinator who came up with that, go to hell. Straight up. In the words of my boy Chappelle, go to hell. 100%. My boy Casino said, you ain't shit. Boy, that shit was funny last night. You ain't shit. Damn right, Charlotte Hornets. You ain't shit. 100%. All right, man. I just had to get that out before I forgot. Because, boy, woo, Lord, say they so. I swear to God. And the kudos to the dad. The way he handled it, hey, you handled it right. Ain't nothing special about the way you handled it. It's just that's what you supposed to do. Because I ain't going to lie. If somebody else would have fucking goddamn me flew off the goddamn handle, I ain't going to say his name. And it would have been some shit. So salutes to you. Salutes to you. I ain't ashamed to know that I can be ignorant sometime. But salutes to you, bro, for taking up for your son and not laying down. And the best part about this, he showed his son you stand up for yourself. You stand up for good people. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with a lot of young men's hearts right now. So I'm glad that young man got a father like that he could look up to and know his dad gonna be there for him. So he'll know that he need to be there for his. 100%, bro. So salutes to him. I wish I knew his name, man, but salutes to the father, bro. 100%. Got you. Hold on. My volume too loud. Either it's too loud or it's too low. Boy, I tell you. Somehow, some way, it'll be okay. Right? All right. Let's see. All right, y'all let me know now. Am I too loud on y'all end or not? I see Chappelle that came in here. Boy, you say his name, he shall show up. Salutes to Chappelle. Rob. Thanks, Rob, for telling me that it's loud. But if it's still distorting, Rob, let me know. I need to know. I just made an adjustment. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, this is my first official live back, fixing everything. So we're going to be tweaking as we go, bro. We're going to be tweaking as we go, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's going to be running thing. Fuck the Charlotte Hornets. This whole thing, that shit ain't cool, bro. That shit ain't cool. I wouldn't wish that on nobody, kid. And that ain't on. Yolanda and Dixie, what's good? She said we here, we good. Good. We not distorted, though. I'm not worried about, I know y'all can hear me. Let me know if it's too low or if it sounds like it's crackling at the end, like it's distorted. Like, y'all know my audio got to be pristine over here, bro. I pride myself on audio, and all this shit happened. Now it's just like, I don't know, bro. But, yeah, man. So I saw somebody, I ain't gonna get into that one. I might say that for tomorrow. But y'all see the running title, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Oh, what the hell going on over here, bro? See, told you. It's always something, bro. Always something, bro. So now why you don't want to, man, you know what? Like I said, it's always something. Some other camera don't want to work now. But it is what it is. Okay, Yolanda said I'm not distorted. Salute to Yolanda. Appreciate you. Somebody already said, but yeah, I asked who you got. Does Tyson Fury have what it takes? You know what I'm saying? To reclaim his throne. So to all my boxing aficionados, for those who do not know, We had our shot. Well, I ain't gonna say we, but Anthony Joshua had his shot to be a 3-time heavyweight champ. He failed. Could have tied with Ali. Now this weekend, as it may, you got Tyson Fury that may be able to do the same thing. But I want to know, is it a jinx? Will he be able to pull it off? Or what? All right, the lovely Wade _ said, man, if this fight go past 7 rounds, Usyk gonna eat him alive. Well, sir, I like your enthusiasm on that, but if it get past 7, I mean, shit, that ain't eating him alive. That's just dragging him deep waters. Goddamn, he gonna coast the rest of the fight. I mean, but my thing is, I got a clear pick. I'm rolling with Usyk. Mark Wynn said, wouldn't be a show for something if nothing didn't go crazy. I swear to God, bro, you ain't never lied about that, bro. It's just always something, though. It throws me off. I know what the real problem is, you know what I'm saying, but I can't keep putting band-aids on it. You know, your boy got to get a new PC. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I have to get a new PC. But I'm definitely wanting y'all opinion, but I'm going to give y'all my opinion. And I respect everybody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever get that twisted. This is the people's show. After I give my spiel, I will put the link in the chat, and feel free to come up if you want. But y'all know how the old saying go, right? What they say, a good big man always beat a good little man, small man, however how it go. I've always been the one that kind of like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's true. And it's usually wholeheartedly true. Right? But they don't never tell you the story of shit, what's the old boy name? Goliath. Whatever. Y'all correct me. You know what I'm talking about, right? At the end of the day, it should say a great little man beats a good big man. You had great little dudes who just go through the big cats, you know what I'm saying? And then you have some that just have the experience and without knowing, because it has not been shown. Sometimes you got guys who spar nothing but taller cats or have sparred majority taller cats because of their stature. And then we like, oh, he finna get his ass whooped because he just not hitting pro. And we ain't seen this whole tenure, we ain't seen him fight no real taller people. But then he finally get a talk. He be like, oh, he finna get his ass whooped. But not knowing the whole time he got experience in that lane, bro. And he light him up. This has been going on forever. Forever, man. I'm trying to think of some matches. Who my boy that did Spinks like that? Kawhi? Where 9 at? He know what I'm talking about. Kawhi, him, go look up Long versus Ohio. I might be saying his name wrong. I remember it was spelled Ahio. Him. Dude was like 7 foot. Julius Long. Just look up Julius Long. He's like 7 foot. And Ohio was like 6 foot. And I'm not exaggerating, bro. Matter of fact, Julius Long, the way Tyson Fury fight, that's how Julius Long used to fight. All this shit, the herky jerky, using the ropes and all that shit. Yeah, 6 foot motherfucker got him out of there. Paul Williams, Sergio Martinez. Who else? Pacquiao, Margarito. Who else? Who else was tall as fuck? Diego Corrales, Mayweather. Who else? David Hay and that tall Russian he might not have been Russian, but he was like, oh my God, he had like a 6 feet advantage over David Hay, bruh. 6 inches, I mean. Nah, it was more than that. That dude was by far the tallest boxer I ever seen. Him. But it's plenty of them matches out there. Oh, Fundora and what's dude who knocked out Fundora? See, I think a lot of us out here get caught up where you think size is skill. I think a lot of y'all think because a person got power, power is skill. Susan Marquin, Mendoza, and Fundora. Correct. I think a lot of y'all think power is skill. And if you put size and power together, it is what it is, right? It's just, he has to be dominant. Fuck no. Hence, Deontay Wilder and his punch. You gotta know how to set it up. His ass got Tyson Fury. Yeah, he knocked him down a couple times, but did he win? Shit, go back to oh my God, Willie. What man? Oh my God. Who was Mike Tyson favorite fighter? White guy back in the fuck was that? Talking. But Dwight Coy, yeah, thank you, Nine. Thank you, Nine. He beat Spinks, bro. What? Hey, something talking. Hold on. He beat Spinks, bro. Yeah, Kawhi, he beat Spinks, bro. The White Muhammad. Thank you, Nine. Swear to God. No, it wasn't no Spider Mark Win. Swear to God. Don't play like that. we ain't doing that today. But damn. Not Rocky Marciano. What's dude name, bro? Mike Tyson. He went against Wilcott or something like that. He was a monster. I'm talking about these fights have always surfaced. So when I hear people like newcomers that's just not finna watch the Tyson Fury and the Oleksandr Usyk fight, they like, yeah, he finna get his ass whooped. You hear how much he weigh? He weighed like 280 pounds. I think Tyson Fury weighed in like 56 pounds, 55 pounds heavier than Usyk today. This shit don't mean nothing. Nothing. The only way it means anything, let me tell you what happens. You could take a good heavyweight, keyword good, a good heavyweight that know how to move a bit, got decent size, right? Not just flab, but decent size. He got decent power. And as long as he stay in the heavyweight division, he just may thrive. But if you take a motherfucker that's small, come up from cruiserweight, and they used to moving around like that, bruh, that's a problem. Because 9 times out of 10, that's something that heavyweight ain't never saw before. It ain't just that dude agile. It's not what he's used to. It's not his last 20 fights or 30 fights. This is now something totally different I got to deal with at the end of my goddamn career. Why is this little motherfucker moving like that? Then on top of that, he know how to set his punches up. And then he looking at his manager, how much this motherfucker weigh? 200 and what? How is he doing this shit? This is what goes on. I'm talking about, look at Holyfield. That was a main argument. I was everywhere. Oh, Usyk gonna get his ass knocked out. Usyk ain't gonna be shitting heavyweight. I said, man, let me tell you, if you saying that, then you didn't believe in Holyfield, so on and so forth. This is where it goes. This is how it is. You know what I'm saying? G Walls, what's happening, fam? Like, this is how it goes. DJ, what's happening, fam? This is just how it is. This is boxing. Right? Skill will always triumph over weight. Hard work will always triumph off of talent. But if you got talent and the hard work ethic, you the shit. And it's just simple and plain. I just have a different look and a different lens when I look at boxing. So when they talk about Terrence Crawford going up that many pounds, I could see it because we don't know truly how his body take it. But if he get in there and get in shape and he right, like mentally, and he actually can carry with no problem, man, it's gonna be a problem in that ring. I get people being logical with these situations because what's in front of your face. Not too long ago, 35, 40, 47. Earl was living at 47. Living there. The only thing everybody kept saying was, he bigger than him. He gonna be stronger than him. Last time I checked, that's not a fucking skill. Last time I checked, skills pay the fucking bills, bruh. That man lost, they had every excuse under the sun for him. And them same people who came with them goddamn excuses was the same people talking about he big and strong and couldn't listen to one skill that will ever equate to what Terrence had. Now, this is not a Terrence definitive conversation. I'm just saying that was a small man. That was a motherfucking small man. Same thing was said about Pacquiao. Oh, it's bouncing ass around like a damn Smurf. Somebody gonna beat his motherfucking ass. Yada, 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 yada. What the fuck Pacquiao started like 118? Shit. Y'all need to start looking beyond the fucking weight and height and the mouth talking and all of that shit, bro. Start looking at the sweet signs. You can't sit there and have it both fucking ways. You just can't do it. Boxing is a finicky sport. You gotta look at the skills, man. Sometimes the right actually be on the wall. And it ain't got shit to do with height or motherfucking weight. Whoever thought in 2001 Prince Nassim would have lost that fight and then turn around. Lennox Lewis lost that year. But damn, Calzaghe, the one I thought wasn't going to be shit, emerges and basically keeps UK on the map. And I don't even like this motherfucker. That hitting ass nigga. But it worked. That's how boxing is, bro. Like, you have to watch, bro. You have to watch. So, I'm riding with the little man. I've been riding with him since day one, since he was in cruiserweight. Told everybody, dude's a fucking problem. His work ethic is fucking crazy. You can't fucking rattle him. It's hard to rattle a motherfucker who don't understand English. You can talk all that shit you want. He's sitting there like, and you could think that goddamn interpreter telling him everything. He not. And the interpreter ain't saying, hey, dog, he said, fuck your mama. And he said, you ain't shit. You ain't got a jab. And, no, he ain't doing none of that shit. He lying to that man. Shorting the fuck out them answers. Oh, he's just angry. That's what he said. Yeah, he just said, he just angry. And he think your jab ain't much, but he ready for it. That's the shit he giving him. He ain't sitting there telling him all that shit. So all that shit talking and all of that, man, and to rattle a motherfucker who love what they do is a difference. That's a difference when you catch a motherfucker like a Usyk, Terrence Crawford, Pacquiao, Mayweather, people who are just comfortable, bro. Like, there ain't shit you could do. Salute the punch. I see you punch. You know what I'm saying? What can you do with that? You can't rattle somebody who love what the fuck they do. This is what I live for. So if I get mad, that make it even worse. Because I come in here to do my job, to box. I know I'm going to win. I'm going to whoop your ass. There's no other outcome. But then you sit there and piss me off. Now you asking me to fucking embarrass you. Telling you, pay attention, bro. Pay attention. It's good to have a favorite fighter, but start watching everybody. That way you know who your favorite fighter going up against. Oh, that's another one. Tank. When he took our old boy at 140. Whether we want to say that the weight class was there or not, that motherfucker had extra weight on. He had weight on him too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, Tank looked kind of chunky. But at the end of the motherfucking day, that was a hard feat for him. Whether it was a motherfucking weight class or not, that's why I don't bring it up like that. Because he was getting his ass tagged the fuck up the first 7 rounds of this goddamn fight. But ultimately, he took that motherfucker out. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say about fucking, damn, I can't never remember that boy name that Tank beat at 140. But at the end of the day, he was at 140. He didn't bring him down. He didn't do none of that shit. He just slapped the claws on him. He just made him weigh in where he was. You can't come in no more than 10 pounds. So he still got to come in 150. So you take that, he fight motherfucker 150, and then Tank Tank probably put 10 pounds on. Couldn't even put 10 pounds on. So that's why I don't count that. I don't count that weight class on that one because at the end of the motherfucking day, shit, he was at 140. Granted, I didn't know who he was. I ain't gonna stunt. I was like, who the fuck this tall motherfucker is? But let's not sit here and forget. I've been hearing so much today. Oh, you see how tall Tyson Fury? That shit don't fucking matter, bro. I sat there and watched David Haye knock out a 7'2" motherfucker. Man, come on, bruh. This is when I be like, y'all, do y'all watch? Do you watch? But like, do you cut it on and start playing with your phone? Like, do you do that or do you actually fucking watch? Because these fights are relevant, bro. Like, it ain't no secret, bro. The shit's there. It's free to see. But to see a Tyson Fury, I don't know if y'all listen to commentators because it's their job to make things seem fresh and new. But as I was taught, ain't shit new under the fucking sun. This shit been going on since the black and white TV days, bro. They're in the motherfucker listen to the radio. It's fucking boxing. Make weight, you can fight. That's how I look at this shit, bro. I don't pick and choose from a fighter their attributes. I take them for a whole totality. A motherfucker gotta have a mean ass hook, nigga. A motherfucker can shoot a fucking straight from hell. A straight from hell. But guess what? If he ain't got no jab, I'ma tell you. Hey man, he ain't got shit to set it up though. Man, he hard, bruh. That motherfucker tag you with that hook, nigga. That motherfucker. And I'ma sit there and tell you, I don't believe, hey, it is what it is, bruh. If you can't set that motherfucker up, that shit don't mean nothing. That mean he gotta depend on how dumb the fighter is that he fighting. If that fighter dumb, yeah, he gonna go in there and swab it out with him. Yeah, he might land that motherfucker. He getting there with an intelligent boxer though. He ain't landing shit. So when I be hearing all these picky, choosy things from fight, but he can do this, but he can do that, motherfucker be sounding like girls. Girl, he can do this, he can move. Girl, man, you better look at the whole fucking totality of this fucking guy, bruh. This is why I think DJ say resume. This is why you want to see their resume. What the fuck has he been cooking on? What, you know what I'm saying? What stove he been working with, nigga? He working with just a hot plate. He working with that motherfucking gas. He working with that electric stove. But I'm gonna ask you, do he know how to cook on gas? Cause see, gas is different. If you been cooking on iron, you been cooking on that fucking electric your whole life, and I put your ass on the gas stove, you finna to burn some shit. And see, them motherfuckers cooking on that gas stove, them the great ones. Because see, electric got low, medium, hot, and I mean high and medium high. That's it. What is that? 6 settings? 6 or 8 settings? That's all the fuck they got. That's it. That's their tool bag. But that fucking gas is just like this. That motherfucker got all this. Just turning slow as fuck. Can cook you any kind of fucking way you want. And that's what I'm talking about, bro. And I know some people don't get it, but that's the best way I can explain it. So you could take a nigga that can cook on fucking that electric stove and toot his horn like, yeah, you the shit, dog. But that nigga on gas, he gonna cook you. He gonna cook you 100 motherfucking %. Swear to God. So when it comes to Usyk, that haven't said all that shit, I'm gonna tell you, Usyk came in heavy. Not a bad idea. Because I know Usyk can move with his weight, right? I think he came in around the same weight of the second fight with Deontay Wilder when he said, I'm coming in like a Mack truck. So he think this shit finna work. The difference is Usyk is a semi-big guy, small for heavyweight, but he can move. He don't have to stand there. You don't have to stand there. Somebody go back to the first fight and tell me how many times did he get Usyk on the ropes? Not many. You know why? And shit, I think really like twice. And it wasn't for long. It wasn't for long. So the weight, you may play yourself. All that momentum coming forward, he gonna use your ass. He could use them. I ain't gonna say it, but he could use them, bruh. And when I mean use them, when I say use them, that mean the bull and matador. Bring your ass forward. And I'm just gonna count. Now you can make, because now I ain't chasing you. Come on. Bring your heavy ass on. That was the difference maker between Deontay and him, because Deontay ain't know what to do but just go backwards. And his heavy ass just lay on him and shit. No, bro. If y'all go back to the first fight, when that bell fucking rang, that bell was not the only thing that got rung. I'm going to say that again. When that bell rang, that was not the only thing that got rung. You know what else got rung? Tyson Fury ego. When that bell rang, because he felt like he was the bigger man, he ran to the middle of the ring. Just ran to that motherfucker. Usyk matched his energy. He ran straight to that bitch too. Said, hold on, motherfucker. And I dare any of y'all to go back right now and come back to this live and tell me if I'm lying. Who got knocked off their square first? Who chose to leave the middle of the ring first after he got popped in the gut? Tyson Fury. You know why? Because he matched his energy. Showed him, I'm not scared of you, bruh. So if Tyson Fury think, because he coming in heavier, it's finna scare this little guy, that ain't it. He gonna have to figure out baiting some switching, and it ain't gonna be all his fainting, irking, and jerking. It's gonna take a little more than that. He gonna have to learn how to bait him in, make him follow him, use him on some Tank shit how Tank them found out how to do with bigger cats. Fuck coming towards these big motherfuckers. I need to make these motherfuckers come to me. But the beauty of it is, even if he do figure that out, he's shooting down. Usyk see everything coming. It's like this, and that shit don't even look right. Pause. But you understand what I'm saying? That's why if y'all caught the last time they fought and you was over hanging out with us, I kept saying, Usyk, step to your fucking right, throw that goddamn left hand. And when he finally did it, what the fuck cooked Tyson Fury? A fucking left hand. Had that motherfucker bing, 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 going around that fucking ring like playing pinball, hitting them paddles. Bing, 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 that motherfucker. Oh my God. Oh shit. And if that was any other fucking match, the ref would have waved that bitch off. That motherfucker touched every side of the ring at least twice. I'm talking about bing, 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 and catching punches. Pow, bing, 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 pow, bing, bing. You know what I'm saying? That shit would have been waved off. So, I'll tell you. Now, I watched boxing, but I even went back and watched that fight. Just to be clear before I got on here, I'm telling you, I don't bring up old fights because I don't ever want to seem like the old know-it-all or none of that shit. But I'm telling you, this tall shit ain't fucking new. And if you know anything about motherfucking the UK, they pride themselves on tall heavyweights, muscular heavyweights. Hence Bruno. They swore to God Bruno was going to beat the fuck out of Mike Tyson. AJ, what is he? Motherfucker walking around like a black He-Man. Come on, bruh. This motherfucker walking around like he got the power or some shit. He got a sword he finna pull out. Fucking Conan on that ass. You understand me? What the fuck do I do to him? I'm telling you, weight, muscles, height don't mean shit. You don't got the mental fortitude, the skills in this motherfucker, and you a sucker when you get touched. Bruh. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long fucking night, bro. You got, and overall, your heart gotta be bigger than this motherfucking world. Because at the end of the day, a guy could be getting the best of you, but your heart will pull you through, bro. And if you ain't got that, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna never be shit. What my boy say? Hold on. What did he say, bruh? Tell him.
Bro, you ain't nothing.
You ain't nothing.
You don't deserve nothing.
You don't deserve nothing.
Get nothing.
And you don't get nothing. That's right. Tell him one more time. I don't think they heard you. Rest in peace, Bernie. I don't think they heard you, bro.
Bro, you ain't nothing.
You ain't nothing.
You don't deserve nothing.
Nope.
You don't get nothing.
You don't get nothing. You understand? That's a motherfucking fact. That's a fact. All right, man. I'm going to put this link up in here, man. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure y'all come through, pull up, say your opinions, and all that great stuff, bro. Let me get this link ready for y'all, man. And salute to everybody who over checking us out. Like I say, smash that like button, bro, and hit that subscriber button, man. Straight up. No lie, bro. A lot goes into these shows. Y'all have no idea, man. And that's not y'all problem neither. But we do it for the people over at NJR Media. That's what we do, bro. You know what I mean? And that's the bare minimum of support, bro. But I do got memberships coming soon. So stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling feeling friendly, excuse my stutter, hit that super chat, bro. Hit that super chat. All right, the link is in there, man. So if you want to hit that, feel free to do that. And speak on the topics that are at hand. You know what I'm saying? That we about to go through. G Wall said, it ain't, wait a minute, G Wall. You got a couple of my miss. Warlock, if I ain't said nothing, man, salutes to Warlock Boxing, bro. Salutes to Punch up in the chat saying his thanks to smash the like button for my guy is cooking. Thank you, Punch. Thank you. He looked like, yep, that's a fact. Let's see. G Wall said, and facts. That got me mad when they ain't stopped the fight in the 9th round when Fury was getting ragged. I'm telling you, bro. If that was any other fight, they would have stopped that shit. Because it wasn't like he was just hitting. He was getting punched. He was getting chased around, getting punched, and he was just getting hit. Bing, bing. That shit should have been over, bro. But it ain't the first time I didn't see shit like that happen, bro. I've seen niggas sit on the bottom rope knowing damn well any other fight that would have been counted as a knockdown. I've seen motherfuckers hold on, clenching the rope and getting knocked. The ref just look. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? But like by far, them one of the ones like the whole world see this. Like we see this. So it's dollars over health always. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Punch said, I don't know, Slick. Fury look ready. Man, let me tell you something. You can't intimidate a motherfucker who don't speak English. I keep telling people that shit sound funny to them. You think that shit don't sound funny to him when they talking? Go look at, I know this motherfucker really don't understand English like that, bro. When Turkey Al-Sheikh and Tyson Fury, they was on FaceTime and they was joning on Usyk. Usyk on there too, I'm sorry, and Usyk. All three of them on the FaceTime, bro. All three. Three of them motherfuckers like, bro, man, from the 5th floor, I'm tripping. Three of them. I did it again. 3 of them. Check it out. And they start joning where I'm from the loop. Joning me, capping, clowning, cracking jokes, all right? So, Usyk just like he don't understand nothing they saying. They done told this man. They had me dying on that joint. They said that man looked like a buck-toothed rabbit. Boy, I died. I was like, damn. Okay, Turkey got jokes. Tyson going in on him. This man just looking like, he don't know what they saying. He don't know what they saying, bruh. And then Turkey said, tell him something, Uzi. He said, what'd he say? Don't be afraid, because I'm always gonna be with you. You know what I'm saying? And people don't, that shit crazy, bruh. Right, G-Wall? That shit wild, bro. That shit wild, bro. But I'm gonna tell you, G-Walls, he is corny for that. But let me tell you something. At least that dude showing that he a fan. I like that he's showing that he's a fan. Because he told that man to his face, he going for Tyson Fury, bro. He going. and I hope Usyk understood that part. Like, oh yeah, I'm finna fuck this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, bet. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. But I just said that because you could clearly see that Usyk, he was hearing it, but he don't understand it. He don't understand. He understands very little English, so all that fuck you and all that. He'll be like, you can get fucked. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't intimidate a motherfucker that can't understand your dialect, bro. You can't. So I think though, but I ain't gonna lie. In saying all of this, I'm hoping for a great fight. I'm hoping Tyson brings something new to the table, because he bring that same shit. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be another left hand that's gonna get his fucking ass. So I'm hoping we get a way better boxing match out of this, right? But I'm telling you, I'm telling you now, if he get dropped, and I'm not worried about I'm not gonna say I'm not worried about no judging, but I'm gonna say it like this though. If they wanted to do some cheating, Dubois wasn't supposed to win that last fight then. AJ Poe be sitting pretty right now, waiting on Tyson Fury to win, and they supposed to be getting ready to have their bout. Think about that. So, I'm just saying, bro. But I will say this. Now, I don't know how much of y'all been keeping up with this shit. Now, this the only thing got me fucking worried. If he loses, if Usyk lose, they're already slated for a trilogy. I don't like that shit. Now you putting the cart before the fucking horse. They didn't say rematch. Like it was the way they worded it. Like is this the plan? I ain't gonna. That kind of bothers me. That kind of bothered me. Like what? Come on, bruh. But it is supposed to be a third one, bro. It's supposed to be a third one if Usyk fucking lose, bro. And right now, the way the heavyweight landscape is moving, it's starting to get a little repetitive. The only new thing that came out of it, you got Joseph Parker, which they've been having him on the back burner when he should have been had his shot. He got his 2 fucking wins, and he should have been fighting AJ before Du Bois, but they put Du Bois' ass in there, and I think Du Bois fucked up the church's money. I think AJ was supposed to be Du Bois, and then AJ was supposed to fight Parker, but damn, he done fucked that up. But it's about to get real fucking repetitive. Damn, Punch. See, even Punch, no. 3-time heavyweight champion. That's what I said in the beginning. I said, is it a jinx? Because that night, AJ could have been a 3-time heavyweight champion. Is the ghost of Ali in the ring and saying, hell no, nigga? Is he in there saying that, bro? Shit. I don't know. No, 913 said a trilogy ain't such a bad idea. If I'm Usyk and I lose, I won't forget. Yeah. I'm just saying I hate to hear it because, the money plays into it. You feel me? The money plays into it. Now, they didn't say if it had to be immediate. They didn't say that. Okay, so I'm hoping I'm hoping it's not immediate. I'm hoping it's not. Right? They can have some fights in between and then join back up at the end of the year type shit, right? That's what I hope. But it's just the fact they said it and it just set my mind off. Like, here we go with this money bullshit. Usyk, your ass better not, you know what I'm saying? Don't you slack off. Don't you, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm tired, shit. I got my rematch. Fuck it. It's another check. I don't know. I don't want that in that man's head. You feel me? I don't want that in that man's head. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. But you're right. Any man want they get back, bro. I feel like when it's a championship bout, that shit should be automatic. Fuck a A-side. That shit should be automatic because I feel like a lot of people are pussified by that fucking A-side bullshit. You know what I know why? Because if your man really the fucking A-side and he really the fucking man, he ain't got no problem running it back. Prove it wasn't a fluke. It's still a check, right? Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I respect Tank. You want to fight Pitbull again? Fuck no. Hey, bro, I respect that to the fullest. My man said, fuck no. Man, I ain't fighting that hard-head motherfucker again. Hey, if more boxers would speak up like that, I think they'll get more fucking respect. But when you get to talking down on them, if I beat your ass, bitch, blah, 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 run it back. Show it wasn't a motherfucking fluke. You feel me? Show it wasn't a fluke. Man, DJ says slick. Take comfort. Plenty of Turkey's best laid plans for the future have gone to shit because of upset wins. Look back to the wild. Right, facts. I mean, it's a good thing and a bad thing. You know what I mean? Because some fights I want to see and some fights get pushed away. You know, like for instance, the Virgil fight. Right? And the Boychuk and Matt. Yeah, I said Virgil, but I meant Madrimov. The Boychuk and Madrimov fight. Like I want to see Madrimov and Boychuk, but I feel like that dude picked. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. I'm gonna drop this fight and go over there. Even Boychuk feel like that. Have anybody seen the Boychuk interview? He said it. He said, man, that guy picked and he chose Virgil. That's how he feel. He said, because he couldn't even see how you gonna fight me and think you finna fight him. He said he felt like that shit was disrespectful. He was like, there's no motherfucking way you signed that and you finna fight me? I'm finna beat the fuck out of you. He didn't say that part, but and that's what the fuck he meant. I know it. You know what I'm saying? So Madrimov said, fuck that. I'm gonna go for the bigger check. I'm going for the bigger check, bro. I gotta go through all that shit, bro. So that tell you he see Boychuk as a bigger threat than Virgil. What does that say? I just hope they promise Boychuk the winner. That's all I hope. I would like to see a Boychuk Virgil too, right? And I would like to see Boychuk versus Madrimov. So I hope he gets the fucking winner and don't play that man like that. Cause he good? Cause he showed the world that he could fight? Cause he could upset the church's money. Is that it? It gotta be one of them. So if he don't get a rematch, if he don't get that winner, the only way I see if he don't get a winner if like Bud fight Virgil, if he come out on top, Bud fight Virgil. But if Bud ain't interested, if he ain't interested, and Turkey say y'all gotta fight him, and they duck, they them some certified ducks then. But I think that's how it should be. I think that's how it should be. What y'all think? DJ said, keep in mind, I'm pretty sure Parker wins this fight. Barcoli on ice. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, Barcoli on ice, but they talking about, I was reading somewhere, Barcoli, they in negotiations with Barcoli to fight somebody. 913 said, if Fury wins, he running off the plug like Marquez did Pac-Man. Facts. I can see that. He out. I'm done. I can see that. My man gonna say, man, fuck this shit. Fuck your mama. I'm out. Sorry, Turkey. Ain't a dollar you could do to bring me back. I can really see that, bro. G Wall 77 said, Usyk a real one. You seen his sign. It said free. Yeah, that was dope, bro. That was dope. Dude got a heart for real, bro. Yeah, I saw that. I would say that, but I don't know how to pronounce it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's some serious shit, and I don't want to disrespect it. You feel me? But I agree with him, man. Take the opportunity when you got that type of platform, speak on it. You feel me? Speak on it, bro. That's how we want this platform. That's why I want this platform to grow. This is for the people, bro. Anybody can get up there and speak it. You feel me? So we need this platform to get bigger and bigger. You know, I'm talking about in this day and age, people don't understand strength is in numbers. These views and shit like that, I ain't gonna lie, it all plays a part because you could force a motherfucker into an interview. You really can. If this platform get big enough that's recognized and I get on like, hey, I asked for interview XYZ, that should speak volumes and people like, shit, he ain't going to fuck with Slick, or Slick gonna ask him the real questions. See what I'm saying? You'll better get all that type of them interviews you want because they ain't gonna want to punk out. They ain't want to look bad. They gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's it. You know, that's just how I go. But he got that platform, and salute to him for using his platform instead of being selfish. You know what I'm saying? He doing this thing. Not only he putting himself at risk and all that shit. You know what I mean? So I tell you the love he got for his country. Or give him Bakram title shot. One of them, man, I'm just saying, Boychuk needed, you know what I'm saying? G-Wall said, I got Sarah here, Boychuk. I don't know. I gotta stop saying Boychuk. It's Boychuk. On my ticket by TKO. Yeah, he should get the TKO, even though Davies is a good fighter, bro. But it's a 2-week notice. You know what I'm saying? His last fight he lost was a 1-week notice, bro. They just want to keep him active, man. But Davies is a very good fighter. He could take a punch. It still should be relatively entertaining. But that Boychuk Madrimov would have been a war. So I think it took the sting out of it. If they never put Madrimov in the mix and they had Davies with a full camp, I would have been excited. Just because I know how Davies gonna come. You feel me? But he only got 2 weeks, bro. Like I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I hope y'all here watching it with me, but at the same time, man, you to put that Majimall tag out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like your mama saying, "Hey, we gonna go to Six Flags Saturday," and you it's Monday. You just every day we going to Six Flags. We going to Six Flags. And come Saturday, she be like, "Oh, I changed my mind. We going to Chuck E. Cheese." You go be like, and you get to Chuck E. Cheese. But what's wrong with you? Nothing, because it's not. It would have been fun. But you put Six Flags, that it ain't no topping it. You feel what I'm saying as a kid? So that's how I feel with that shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I feel with that. You know. Well, you say G Walls, yeah, that 9 of his people that got taken by. Oh, for real? They got 25 years? God damn. Yeah, I seen the Davis fight once. He all right. Yeah. Yeah, he cool. He cool, bro. I think Borchuk DJ said, I think Borchuk just getting used at the moment, unfortunately. I can agree. G Wall 77 said it's 10 a.m. Eastern time, the pay-per-view. Eastern time. Oh, okay. Damn, on your side, so it's like 11 here then. No. Eastern. Yeah, no. Wait a minute. Y'all are here. Yeah, bruh. So you try to say it's 9 o'clock my time? Man, I gotta look this shit up. Don't play with me, bruh. I ain't gonna be up here. I don't know if I'm gonna be up here no 9 o'clock. I know I ain't gonna be on here at 9 o'clock. Letting y'all know that now. Mark, what's that? Agree, DJ. They playing that, man. Punch said went crazy about that sign on X, bro. Oh, they did? They did? Hey, man. I ain't in it. My name Bennett, and I ain't in it. I ain't in it, sir. I stay out of it, but I hope they resolve the issues, bro. I hope they resolve their issues. 100%. 100%. Man. Hold on. It was something else. Where are we at? Like I said, that link in there, man, if y'all want to jump up. But I got some other stuff to talk about too as well. So don't let my mouth stop y'all from taking the stage, so to speak. But I am. Hold on. What? It's a eliminator. Hold on. Mike got my wish. I was trying to do some research while I'm here with y'all. And it says so. All right. Hold on, we'll need to bring. All right, man. I'm trying to read and give me 1 second. What? Okay. Okay. It's been some other shit. All right, we got Monkey. Sorry for the silence, but it's been a monkey wrench thrown in that fight. The Borchuk fight and Davies. The winner is Mando, is the mandatory for Fundora. What? I did not know that. Stop fucking playing, bro. Yup. It says it right here. Man, I hate these pop-ups, but yeah, it said right there. Borchuk Davies title eliminated. Winner It says Boychuk versus Davies. Davis is a WBC 154-pound title eliminator. The winner will be mandatory for champion Sebastian Fundora. However, they likely won't get a title shot against whoever holds the WBC belt because Fundora has a fight expected to happen against Errol Spence. If that shit happened, and he could choose to face interim champion Virgil Ortiz. He could, but shit, he finna lose one of the belts. He finna strip. That WBO ain't gonna be there, but he had that WBC, so they say he got options. Damn, that motherfucker finna have Virgil on his back. Virtually, Boychuk gonna be on his back because I think Boychuk beats Davies, but damn, Fundora, well, you finna have some heat on your ass. Damn, bro. Damn. No, it's the WBC. The WBC is saying that the winner will be Amando. That's the WBC doing that, bro. And the WO, he could choose to fight. He don't have a W. What they saying is this. He does not have a WBO Mando. A WBC mandatory right now. So this title eliminator is going to put a Mando on him. You see what I'm saying? But for what I understood, that if he fight Earl, they're going to strip him. They're going to strip that other belt from him. So I'm not understanding how Virgil still would get his shot. I got to do some more, man. I got to see. All right, it's still a WBC final eliminator. This is one of the easier picks. A lot of people thought Boychuk defeated Virgil Ortiz. I love Boychuk in this fight. Said Dan Raphael. He's got 24 wins, 23 knockouts, blah, blah, blah. The only guy that went distance with him was Virgil Ortiz. He does have a knockout loss several years ago. Brandon Adams, March 1st. Boychuk wins this fight. I think knocks out. Okay, fuck all that. I want to know how did they get this through like this. Well, I know they probably did it at the convention, that WBC convention, and I didn't watch it. So that's why I'm probably late on this. And they saying Ishmael got paid for taking this shit too. That's what Eddie said. Eddie was like, he about to be able to buy a house, cars, and still have gang of loot left. I don't know. I gotta look this up, y'all. But that's what the WB saying. The winner of this is a mandatory. So Earl might have to find a way to get in where he fit in, bro. Because how is that going to supersede the Mando? That's not a championship fight. And the WO is saying hell no. So I don't know. That's some weird shit going on. I agree with you. That crazy ass shit. What'd you say, Rob? Rob said, salute to Rob.
Yeah, welcome to the boxing game, partner.
He said, hell no. WC trash. Didn't Erickson Lubin fight like 4 WC final eliminators? Yeah, that's a fact. But this is the WBC, bro. This is the WBC. You know what I'm saying? But this is his quote, though. Boychuk and Davies will be a Mando. And that's wild, bro. That's wild. Yeah, I agree with Punch. It's that political bullshit, bro. DJ said no, the winner would just be put in the corner. I think that's what's going to happen, but we know WBC is for your safety and your money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for that safety of the money. From your safe to my safe. That's what they're about. So I agree, bro. I don't know how that shit gonna go. But that shit right there, that just blew me away. That shit was going along at the bottom. Y'all gotta pay attention to this ticker, bro. It update like every 2 minutes or some shit like that. And it made me go up here and look like, what? You know what I'm saying? I don't type this shit down here, bro. This is a real, it just, the news pops up and you gotta catch it. But yeah, no, that was crazy, bro. That's wild. I'm lost for words. I am really lost for words on that. I don't know what to think about that. I don't know what to think. I get it. I definitely got to do some more digging on it though. Somebody go to whoever got X, go to WBC. Go to their page on X. It should be on there, bro. Like, see if y'all can dig something up, bro. See if y'all can dig something up on that. DJ said, Slick, I got some feelings about this news. I might come up in a minute. Feel free. Anytime, bro. Anytime. Robert Coleman said, Virgil Ortiz already jumped Lubin, bro. Virgil's supposed to be Mando, not the winner tomorrow. Nah, bro. I feel you. The WBC, man. That's, hey, man. It is what it is. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, and I hope Fury don't gas out, bro. He putting all this extra weight, gonna be trying to chase this mouse around. This fat cat gonna be chasing this little mouse around, and I hope he don't get tired on some Tom and Jerry shit. I am so serious, bro. He came in 55 pounds heavier, bro. 55 pounds heavier, bro. For what? You know what I'm saying? For what? It's like I said, it's like the same thing. Oleksandr Usyk, 226, and I think what was Deontay? Deontay was like 222 or some shit like that in his second match, and it was the heaviest that he had ever been. You know what I'm saying? That Deontay Wilder had ever been was like 222, 221, and Tyson Fury came in like 270 something for that fight. You know what I'm saying? And Oleksandr Usyk 226. Bruh. That shit wild, bro. That shit wild, bro. All right. There you go. There we go. We got money. We back, goddammit. Yeah. Oops. Say that shit. But yeah, so that shit wild. In the red corner, what's going on, man? But yeah, Rob, on everything I love, bro. Get Lubin his just due, bro. I had brung him up last night. Like, motherfucker could fall off and come back. Devin just gonna fall off, and he need to work his way back up. Lubin did it, but he keep getting screwed, bro. He keep getting screwed, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm still interested in this Boychuk fight. I ain't gonna lie. Davies gonna come get his all, but I think Boychuk might knock him out, and he know he need that knockout. Boychuk know he need knockout, but when I watched that Boychuk interview, bro, that shit, hey, something about them, bro. There's something about them over there, bro. Like, I just get the feeling that they just love this shit. They just love this shit, bro. It ain't nothing you could do that could deter them from it. Like, to them, a loss ain't shit. They don't give a fuck. They coming back like that. I don't know. They just get that impression to me. Like, if they lose, so the fuck what? You know, but at the same time, they come to tear your head off, bro. I don't know. It's like some psychotic ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, too, though. Another thing that people ain't understand, bro. Tyson Fury and his beard. Say what the hell you want to say, my guy. Say what you want to say, my guy. But I'm going to tell you. Camera ain't right. All right. Say what you want to say. But that beard, he ain't just got that shit for fun, bro. That beard, hey, that shit right there is there for a purpose. It's there for a purpose. And that purpose is try to soften them fucking blows, bro. That's what that shit is. 100%. Coming to the stage, that boy DJ, man. That man from down under that know his stuff. What's going on, bro?
Well, you stitched me up already because I actually don't know anything. But I want to walk. I saw RC's comments, and I actually don't have just before we get into this, because I want to come at this with some sort of logic and history, and I'm going to need you to confirm, deny, or help me walk through the last 12 months of
All right.
154, right? But
All right.
I don't feel sorry for Lubin. I'm sorry. Lubin was offered 3 fights, and 3 times he turned them down. Now, whether that was whether that was whoever, right? He got 3 opportunities for a title fight.
What was the 3? Only one I remember was the Tim Zoo, and he hurt his. He claimed he hurt himself, and then he claimed they rescheduled it, and then that didn't happen.
Well, he actually got the offer before that. Lubin was the first off the rank before Tim called Mendoza to come across. But remember that. And then he got Lubin was supposed to be the first one in front of Thurman and Fondora. Look, Lubin's had his opportunities. Now, it might have been just bad timing, bad luck. I'm not going to.
No, he fought Fondora. He fought Fondora. Fondora beat his ass.
That was well before all of that. When Mendoza beat Fondora, technically he was interim WBC.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that particular time, Jamel Charlo was still champion in recess with the WBC. Not 5 minutes later, a week later, whatever the time frame was, that Tim Tszyu was emailed the WBO. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when Mendoza, who'd had just knocked out Fondora and was the WBC interim, over here in Australia, they were saying, well, are we going to fight for both? Does Tim get the interim WBC if he beats Mendoza? And the answer was no. Only the WBO was on the table. So at that particular time in all of this, Mendoza was in the rankings as the WBC interim. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you fast forward to March this year, and you've got whichever way. You've then got Fondora was supposed to fight Boachuk on the undercard. Fondora got elevated to fight Tim Tszyu because Thurman got hurt, right?
Right.
And that was then for the WBC and WBOs. That fight. Now, we know now that was actually a 2-fight deal because the winner was supposed to get Spence. Now, remember over here on the left, other than that fight happening, Mendoza's still the interim, right?
Right.
He still hasn't relinquished his title. But what Mendoza got was he got his opportunity then to fight Boachuk. Boachuk wiped the floor with Mendoza, beat him to a pulp. Now Boachuk's the WBC interim. And that's the point that I was trying to make in the chat. If you go back far enough, what fucked it all up is that they've actually parachuted Errol Spence in there not long after that and put him the number 1 mandatory. Then Boachuk's got to go across after beating Mendoza, technically WBC interim. Virgil beats him. Virgil's now WBC interim, right? And now they're trying to tell us that the Boachuk fight then becomes the mandatory to Fondora when they're playing all sorts of games to actually stop Fondora getting stripped from the WBO, and they haven't nailed down the Spence Fondora fight.
Right.
So there's two ways I look at this. Either they're trying to shaft Boachuk a little bit like they done with Erickson Lubin, having to have all the eliminators, right, and never getting his opportunity.
Right.
Or they're actually positioning one of the 3 or 4 stables that Turkey's got underneath him over there, so that they can make it an easier path for Bud to get in there and have a shot at that if Bud wants to come to or stay at 154 if the Canelo fight falls through.
Right. Yeah, I was just going to say, because he had like 3 opportunities, bro. He for that limit. Erickson Lubin should have been got his shot. He should have been got his shot.
But remember what I said. Whether it was just bad timing, bad luck, or what have you, it's not like someone didn't ask Erickson Lubin at some stage, here's your shot. Right? Now, it is boxing and it is politics. So when you just said that, I went, well, how many people now get skipped at the WBC, and for what reason? If Boachuk now beats what should have been Madrimov, which was honestly, like everyone was looking forward to that fight. If you knew
Right.
Boachuk and Madrimov, that was going to be awesome.
Right.
And Virgil's still sitting there at the interim. So what does the winner out of the Virgil and the Madrimov fight get in February 22nd? Someone's got to be the WBC interim after that, yet the winner of the Boachuk fight is the mandatory to Fondora. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's weird. That's why I get what you're saying. They trying to manipulate and position certain things to happen. That's what it does seem that way. But this is the WBC way. That's why I said they care about the safety of the money. That's why I say they care about your safety. It's the safety of the money, from your safe to my safe. That's what they care about.
Well, let me tell you how just short-sighted and fucking bullshit that is because the money comes regardless of who's holding the title from whatever stable.
Well, they want the biggest, who gonna give you the biggest 3%. What's gonna be the bigger purse? What do you feel would be the biggest purse? That's how they looking at it. You get what I'm saying? That's how that's just my interpretation of it, you know?
So the biggest purse is over on Riyadh season. Doesn't matter how you match it up, whether it's Bud Virgil, whether it's Fondora Bud, that's where your biggest purse is going to come from. You're not going to get the biggest purse available from PBC. That's just facts now.
Right. I don't know what they up to, DJ. I just know it's up to no good. It's up to no good. Like I said, I didn't know nothing about it. This shit just new to me. It went across the bottom ticker and I went to type it in up here. Like, that can't be right. That cannot be right. Sure enough, that's what's being reported. And I feel like it's just bullshit, man. I think it's bullshit. And then but that it ain't set in stone, because even when they do announce stuff like that, I'm gonna be real with you, with the WBC at their conventions, like what was the year Earl was supposed to fight Pacquiao? They had that every fight they named never happened. They mandated them to happen, and then they ended up changing all that shit. You get what I'm saying? So they good for that. They're good for that. Rob will remember, because
I'm just looking at Rob's comments, and look, the issue's really not about Lubin, Rob. What I'm saying to you is, look, Lubin's been left out, no question, right? And he's probably easily earned an opportunity, right? But that's not actually what happened to Lubin, what he did or didn't do doesn't really matter, because the moves that they're actually making now don't consider Lubin. Lubin's not part of this weird ass movement to position people.
right.
Oh. Well, the other thing is the worst part about it is if Boachuk actually, after beat Mendoza, puts on a really good performance against Virgil, goes and puts on a really good performance in 10 hours' time, right? It doesn't look like he's guaranteed anything. There's nothing for him to hang his hat on.
No. All these guys are just chess pieces on the WBC playboard. That's all it is. And like I said, it may state that, but I don't believe it. I believe when it comes to WBC, I believe it when I see it. That's how it is. Because I really think they hoping Virgil win, and if that fight doesn't fall through with Canelo, they gonna try to get Bud to fight Virgil. For me, I think that's the ultimate play for them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see. They just did. They was praising the shit out of Bud at this WBC convention. You see what I'm saying? Like buttering him the fuck up. Interview at the interview. He finally got his interview. Like, when you good with the WBC, they get you an interview. I don't know if you ever checked out the WBC channel on YouTube. All the people, like, it's weird. Before they get their shot at that belt, they make sure you at the convention, and they do a WBC interview that goes in their archive. You know what I'm saying? When I saw that, I said, I know what y'all doing. Y'all want him to fight Virgil. Y'all butter him the fuck up. Y'all trying to get him to be on y'all side. You get what I'm saying? Because Bud ain't never gave a fuck about no WBC belt.
No, but
Bud's a WO person. You see what I'm saying?
well, you got to be a little bit of everything if you actually want to be undisputed, right? But
But he don't hold on
point-
to the belts though. That's what I'm saying. He's always gained that WBO first. That's what he always. You feel what I'm saying? That's why he is so good with the WO. To the WO, he's our champion. He's our guy. You get what I'm saying? And every God damn it, every belt, whatever we call these guys, I forgot that quick. But sanctioning body, they have their guy, like a spokesperson, kind of. You get what I'm saying?
I do, but when it comes to the WBC, the way I'm looking at it on paper is you're promising, well, not promising, you're indicating that four fighters, Bowerchuck and what's our mate name? Is it Davies? He fights.
Yeah, Davies.
So you're telling those two, plus you're telling Virgil, who's already the WBC interim, who should be the mandatory to Fondora, right, on paper. Virgil and Madrimov, that the winner of that then becomes the mandatory to Fondora. Like you can't promise four people the same title in the same position. They just don't fit. There's one position, only one person can slide in there.
Right. No, that's right. WBC just full, man. At the end of the day, just to sum up, the WBC full of shit. They full of shit, bro.
I'm just wondering whether they realise that the public's a little bit disappointed that Davies got the late call up and they're not as interested in the Bowerchuck fight as they were with the Bowerchuck Madrimov, and they've tried to put a little bit of icing on the top and said, oh, well, we'll try and make it more attractive for you to watch it because this winner will get that shot. And in reality, they just won't get that shot.
Yep. Now that I wholeheartedly agree with that. I really believe that's what it is. A marketing ploy to make it seem more interested, like it's a title shot or something, or whatever the case may be, to get people to want to watch. And which one don't deserve it because he got only a 2-week notice. And if it's an upset, then what? We supposed to expect Davies to have that shot? Like, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Especially for Boychuk, you see in that the type of loss he took against Virgil, which majority of the people felt like he won. You know what I'm saying? No, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. That's good math, DJ. Doing some good math.
I'm going to put that in my diary. That's the first time this year you've agreed with me.
That's some good math, no lie. Because and Mauricio is known for this, bro. Like he's the whole reason we got the debacle with was Teofimo undisputed or not, and all these things, because they always shifting the rules or moving the goalpost or things like that. You know what I mean? For them, it's more of a, is this person marketable? Is this person this? Is this person that? And I think they want to get on the WBC. The WBC want to get on Bud's train because Turkey's on his train. You see what I'm saying? And now the WBC is working with Turkey hand in hand because he's willing to fork all this money over. They're going to ride with whoever Turkey feel like is the man. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't never been this interested in Terrence before. Never, bro. Ever.
But if you look at Punch and Noah and I were talking about this an hour ago, I'm trying to attempt to be a bit of a prophet, but that doesn't guarantee anything. When you look at the shift of power now with Top Rank going to the zone after June 30 next year, that means that the only one that's left out in the wind is PBC. With the Netflix contract that they've got only for the big fights, we were going through their stable and saying, well, they actually don't have the stable to do that anymore. They haven't been recruiting. They haven't been doing any. Yeah, sure, there's probably, 2 or 3 reasonable names in there, but if Tank retires, well, there goes your actual cash cow. So where the WBC aligned themselves to the power brokers that have always been PBC in years past, it's actually not about Bud. It's looking further past Bud, because when he retires and say, well, who's going to be the power broker for us to get the best fights, the most money, the sanctioning fees and all those sorts of things? On paper at the moment, it looks like Turkey, because he's got Queensbury, Matchroom, Top Rank, Golden Boy, all under there. He's got the majority of the stable and the stars over there. easy access to them, make the easy fights. So the WBC would be shooting themselves in the foot to actually turn their back on starting to build that relationship across there with Turkey, Matchroom, Golden Boy, all those sorts of things. So it might look like it's a bud play right now, but it really needs to be a play for what does the landscape look like in 2026? Because PBC doesn't look like that they're going to have much to offer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And because Punch and I come in a little bit late, who pulled your chain? You were going proper scorched earth on heavier fighters and taller fighters. And
Because, like, okay, I'm gonna say this, and I probably never said this. You probably never, but I get on here because, like, it's a show. You know what I'm saying? I tend to run this. This is a podcast because, you know, I want people to feel like they can give their valid opinion. I never want to feel like people feel like I'm Mr. Know-It-All. You know what I'm saying? But there's times where people try to come at me. Sometimes I get a lot of people, which is mainly the trolls or whatnot, if you want to call them that. I don't. They'll come over to Instagram. I got a Instagram page, GMT_boxing. And people will come over there and they tend to get in my DMs, right? And also I got other people I walk around and I just have to ask myself, like, do y'all really watch this shit? Because, like, people tend to feel like because Tyson Fury is big, Tyson Fury is tall, that's all you need, and that's not it. It's far from the truth. And long as I've been watching, long as I've been alive, boxing has been my favorite sport. Okay. And I've seen this play over and over again. And I'm not saying this to say that Tyson Fury cannot win. I'm not saying that at all. Okay. But what I'm saying is that you can't discredit a fighter because he's smaller, he's shorter, right? Or he's lighter. And at that point, it ends up being like, okay, is this contest really about skill or just weight and brawn? You know what I mean? That's not how that works. You know what I'm saying? At all. When I've watched old fights, I'm talking about old fights. I can't remember my guy in black and white. I just remember his opponent, Wilcott. Dude, that shit was crazy. And this is back in the black and white days, and you go and so forth. And this fight reminds me of Long and I call him Ohio, but it's AHIO. You could look it up. Julius Long and just type versus AHIO. Julius Long fights just like Tyson Fury, and this is before Tyson Fury. You see what I'm saying? And this little fucker came in there and he wasn't scared. He just gave him a time of his fucking life. Like, what the fuck is this little dude doing? I mean, the reason is because when these smaller guys come up, it's something that a heavyweight hasn't seen before, especially if it's later in their career. It's like it's like it's new to them. When you fighting people that's around your height, heavy like you, tend to be flat-footed or things like that, and you're the one that's the hit, like, okay, let me say it like this. I'm just use Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury been fighting, right? And he has got knocked down, no doubt. I was just watching fights earlier where you got knocked down, things like that. But the difference maker was that when he got up, he started using his feet more. You know what I'm saying? He started using his jab more and things like that. Something that you don't normally see from a heavyweight. Generally, when he gets knocked down, it's because he's trying to be the fucking bully. You see what I'm saying? But when he get on his feet and move around, he pulls the fight out. But he's doing it against heavyweights that are flat-footed. Now he's the heavyweight, and he's now like, shit, maybe I'm not that fast. Maybe my feet aren't that fast because against other heavyweights, they are. But when I take on these little guys that's coming up from fucking cruiserweight and these shorter guys moving around me, he looks slow as molasses. So people tend not to understand that. If you're a smart fighter, and I never did get to my point of what I think Usyk needs to do. But at the end of the day, being a smaller fighter, and if you got the skills to pay the bills, dude, you'll give anybody hell at fucking heavyweight. As long as you at a decent weight. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when people say he's a small heavyweight, this and the third, it's like, damn, did everybody go blank on a Mike Tyson? Name one fighter that Mike Tyson fought that was his height. Not one.
Let me maybe help you land the plane a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Because I asked you in the panel a question.
Go ahead, co-pilot.
What was it, yesterday or the day before, whatever it was. And I said, well, look, explain to me, right, in concept, why it becomes less important at heavyweight, the weight differentials, right, than what it does at cruiserweight, junior middleweight, all those sorts of things, right? So there's a perception that goes with heavyweights that you're actually expecting a knockout because they're so big and they hit so hard, right? With that expectation, what you're actually missing is you're going, well, that may be your individual expectation, or that might be the majority result, but there's still plenty of room for skill in boxing in amongst all of that a smaller bloke might well give you. Now, we only watched 3 months ago on one of the Riyadh cards, those British heavyweight title holders that were having the rematch. There was 40 pounds different there, and the smaller, shorter bloke punched his jaw through his head.
Right.
So I think for me, it's about saying, well, when you talk about weight and height and those sorts of things, what you're doing is you're just throwing the ability for skill and tactics out the window, because all your focus is on hitting hard and who hits first. When it actually doesn't actually have to play out that way.
Facts. And that's all I'm just trying to get people to see. So this episode, I just want to let people know, like, I'm not just up here talking. I watch a boxer in their whole totality. So when I say I'm not sold on a boxer, I'm not hating on them. And I get what people see, but there's more to that. You can't just live off a certain punch. You can't just live off certain things that you do, and things gonna work on every fighter. I need to see that you have more in your toolbox. That's why I gave the analogy of you meet a person who cook on an electric stove, right? And they've been doing it their whole life. If you put them on a gas stove, he gonna burn shit up, because cooking on gas is different than cooking on electric. It's simple math, and it's the same thing. When you've been doing the same shit over and over again, like a Tyson Fury, and living on that, it's only a matter of time when you'll get to somebody who cook on gas. And that's what he saw in Oleksandr Usyk fight. It was different for him. The main difference for him was he had to finally shoot down. And I've been saying it since the beginning of this channel, to my other channel before this. There is a difference than shooting down and shooting up. The shorter person can see everything coming. Everything. So you got to be real witty. You got to be real witty to get this short motherfucker and bait him in. You're not going to do a whole lot irky and jerky, and you're not going to, because he's going to memorize that. He's just going to see. All he got to do is have a good jab step to get you. A short person, all they need is a good jab step to get you a tall motherfucker to react. And he going to say, oh, so that's what you finna do. Okay, let me move this way and try this. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's what you finna do. Now he done computed all that shit. It's like, all right, this is all I got to fucking do. If you pay attention to shorter fighters, they tend to throw punches, and the public will swear to God, oh, he missed it. Oh, he missed it. No, he was never intentionally trying to land it. He wasn't. He'll try a combination. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, that didn't work. Cool. And then he'll try it again. Let me try this. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, I could have landed it that time. And then you won't see him throw that combination for a whole 2 rounds. And then all of a sudden, the round after that, he do it. Bow, and knock dude out. It's more to just 2 dudes in there throwing hands. Or,
part of the disguise with Fury, who's not your normal 280, 290 pound heavyweight, is he does have boxing skills.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, when you no doubt.
Right. But look, I don't know. I've taken Usyk more because I just took the opposite to punch, and he's going to come up soon and maybe address a couple of these comments here that Nerd's made. Nerd, welcome to the channel. You're right. It is politics, but don't get it twisted. Crawford and the WBO mandated Fondora to fight and had 30 days to respond. And be it PBC or Fondora didn't take that fight, so potentially he was going to get stripped.
Uh-huh.
And I would have expected, and I might need to make room for Punch if he comes up and needs to address that. You can see how that's going to be.
You're right. But no, and I want to say this though. You have a great point. Tyson Fury does have skills, but his skills flourish against other heavier heavyweights that can't move like him. Now he's in there with a smaller guy that can move even faster than him, that has good feet. And these be the things that I feel like people don't take into account. They think because, man, Usyk was at cruiserweight, now he heavyweight, he ain't gonna be able to move like that. Bullshit. History has proven this over and over again. You know what I'm saying? The cruiserweights be the most dangerous heavyweights. They come up and they make problems. Because
some have tried and failed. It's not every cruiserweight.
No. I'm saying
really good ones.
Good ones. That's what I'm saying. That's what I should have said that right. I should have said that first. That's how I should have led it. Exactly, just like that. The really good ones that you watch at cruiserweight, bro, and you be like, damn, this motherfucker nice. And then they get to heavyweight, they start giving everybody problems. And the crazy part about it, it's half skill and it's also half of what the heavyweights get used to. You see what I'm saying? It's not like a shitload of fucking cruiserweights come up at one time. You know, you get what I'm saying? It's usually like one or two that get noticed and they get them big fights. And them guys that they're fighting are top tier, but the top tier heavyweight that been living there been fighting other top tier heavyweights. And they all move in a similar fashion. Except with like you say, Tyson Fury that can get light on his feet for a heavy man. But you take a cruiserweight, man, all them cruiserweights coming up moving like they fucking middleweights. Because they're not gonna blow up to a massive 250 like an AJ. They're not gonna blow up to a 280. You know what I mean?
I spoke about the weight difference more just out of actually just seeing the weigh-in and going, shit, there's a big differential there. But that actually didn't end up changing my pick. Because bottom line is, I don't think that Tyson Fury is at his best anymore. I think he's lost too much. Now, whether that's psychologically, whether that's physically, whether that's age or what have you, I'm not saying he can't win. That's not what I'm saying. But that's why I ended up actually siding with Usyk and just going, my only concern with Usyk is that there's been too much media. I don't know how true it is that he doesn't seem very interested in boxing anymore. So, you know, what does that do to his psyche? What's he going to bring under the hood on the night? Is he going to be fully motivated, or is he just clocking in and clocking out? He'll do his best, whatever he wants to give, but he just might not be that Usyk that we saw 2 years ago. So,
yeah.
That was the only thing, but I just thought, well, look, I can't see any reason why it doesn't end up like the last fight. I can't see anything significant other than time that doesn't change the outcome from the last fight. Tell me who's going to do something so significantly different, right, that's going to change the outcome of that result.
No, that's what I can't see. See, my dad used to have this saying, every dog becomes a god, then he gets humble, he comes back a dog, right? So, like, at one point, you know, he came in.
Sorry, hold that thought. Hey, Mark, no Diddy talk here. There'll be no
Marking the tripping. Marking the tripping.
Oh, the boys are going off in the chat. You need to get them up here and just hear this out.
Yeah, y'all come on up, man. But
Punch is going at RC. Mark's doing his normal thing.
Hell no. But yeah, so I think it was a matter of Tyson Fury was that dog that beat Klitschko, right? And then he retired. He came back and was the same dog. Then he became a god. But in consequence, becoming that god, it took a lot out of with them Deontay Wilder fights, bro. I think it did. I think his chin ain't the same. Like, we know for him getting knocked down, but you only gonna get hitting that chin so many times where it just become glass and it's just gonna stay shattered. And that other fight, the fight just with Usyk just turned him right back to a dog again. And I know people like, what does a dog have to do with God? Dog spelled backwards is God. So it took me a while to figure out what my dad used to say that, but that's what it is. So, like, you know, I think he's just back to a dog. And I start feeling that when this was back when they were supposed to fight, I believe the third time. It could have been the second time with Deontay Wilder. He had an interview and he was like, I don't know. He was like, me and Deontay don't need this money anymore. We don't have to fight for this money. We done made so much money. We're well off. We don't have to fight anymore. And this and the third. And it was the way he was talking, like, what? Like he's already contemplating, like, I don't want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
remember though that was, and correct me if I'm wrong, he was in a very loving life, pleasure, lots of alcohol sort of place at that time, and he's kind of moved out of that and sort of got past it. So those comments might have been a reflection on where his head was at that particular time. But
that you saying that speaks volumes, though. You know, him battling those demons could be taken it out of him too. He hasn't been, quiet. I mean, he hasn't been ashamed to speak on that. Like he battled with that shit every day. You know what I mean? So like,
thing is though, like let's just look at it for what it is. Forget about the weigh-in and those sorts of things. How many people would be prepared to put their whole mortgage in their house on Fury or Usyk for this fight? How many people would be so confident, right, that they'd be willing to put their whole house on an Usyk win or a Fury win? Not many.
I don't think none. I don't think nobody. Probably the whole Ukraine will be with Usyk, but for his Tyson Fury, he's like a box of chocolates right now. You don't know what you're gonna get.
So the point is we're getting one of those intriguing fights again. As fans, isn't that what we want? We don't want to actually. Yeah. So that can't be lost in all the conversation, right?
Yeah,
You've got a 50-50 or a 60-40 or a 45-55. Just love it. Pay your money, settle in, and just love it.
No, that's right. That's why I say I hope it is a fucking fight. I want him to come with something and try something different. Whether it's him being dirty or I don't give a fuck. He better come here and give his all and show that Tyson Fury is Tyson Fury for a fucking reason. Because again, I'm not a person that sits here and will dart on, oh, Tyson Fury lost, so he ain't shit. No, fuck that. I more so want to see how a person comes back. You get what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. So, and I agree with 9. Yeah, the third one would be nice. I just hate that I found out beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how boxing can be sometimes. But at the end of the day, the third one, I'm damn sure gonna show up because that's the bragging rights right there. You know what I'm saying? So like, no. Me saying this is not to take away from fucking Tyson Fury. Me saying what I'm saying ain't none of that. I hope Tyson Fury come in with a whole new slate of tricks. Show me something. I like to be wild. You see what I'm saying? I like to be surprised. Like, damn, I ain't never seen Tyson do that shit. Like, I want to see that. I want to see him change his game because that's going to tell me where his mind is. Okay, the first fight was a wake-up call. I need to change my game up. I like that shit. I don't want to see the same exact goddamn fight. Not from Usyk either. I hope Usyk is not comfortable enough to think I don't have to change shit because I got his number. Bullshit. You know what I mean? No, hell no. That would make me more mad than anything. I pay my money. It's just the same. I want to see something different. At least attempt to be different. That's what I respected about Tyson Fury. And that second fight, when that man said, I'm putting my weight back on, and I'm coming at you like a Mac. I'm coming at 300 pounds, and I'm coming at you at a Mac truck. And he did that shit. It was a totally different scenario than the first fight. Totally different. The third fight was different. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. What do you have in your tool bag? Right? Is it just 8 tools or you got a plethora? I want to know, or do you got a tool bag or do you have a tool chest?
Well, like 9 will tell you, what's under the hood. Here you go and punch.
Where are they fighting at tomorrow?
Saudi Arabia, you know.
Who is Turkey going for?
Yeah, he going for Tyson Fury, bro. He was going for him in the first fight.
If what happened in that Belichick fight or in that Better BF fight happened tomorrow, I'm gonna be very upset.
I don't think it's rigged, bro. I don't think this is rigged.
AI judging?
No, that's not
Whoa,
that's not active.
Rig that.
No, that's not active. It's not part of the judging.
Is a test draft type thing they doing with this?
Yeah, remember we was watching that one fight. What fight was that, DJ? Because I remember you corrected me. DJ corrected me. I think yesterday or on the live. What fight was that where they did the instant replay?
That was the Belichick fight.
That was the
That was
Boychuk
Belichick's
fight.
first
Yeah,
fight.
that was the first time I ever saw that. And like when I was watching Mauricio Suleiman, he said that was us testing things out. Like him and Turkey been working on a shitload of stuff.
Yeah, man, I
And
would have came up here a long time ago. You know what I mean?
oh, you good?
I had to run RC off real quick.
No, you good, bro.
I love
But
y'all. And there was, we had a troll come in here talking about nigga Crawford getting handed the belt. You definitely is a Boots fan.
who the troll?
The Boots fan.
Who's the troll?
No, it wasn't a troll. I think he's just made an unqualified statement there. It was nerds.
Oh, nerd been here before.
Think
Nerd cool, bro.
Think about this. Who are the two fighters that got email belts and everybody called them email champs? Who are they?
Devin and
Boots.
And Boots.
Yeah, so for him to come in and that's the point you come in to make, nigga. You one of they fans.
But I'm saying you can't call. See, here's the thing. I don't call you an email champ until I know what you're gonna do with it afterwards.
I don't call them email champs because it's not their decision.
Well, yeah, it is. No. You could deny it. You could turn it down. You could turn it down.
Would you turn down a world championship?
It depends. What's gonna come with it? See, here's the thing.
More money.
When Devin got it, right? Devin was still in pursuit.
More money when they got him, right?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
More money than he ever made after he became champ.
Well, maybe.
$5 million.
Yeah, that was probably because he went with Eddie though, more so than having that belt,
right?
Because Eddie been looking for
to becoming champion, right?
There's a minimum, but it ain't $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
I think if 10 out of 10 fighters was given a belt, 10 out of 10 would take it, bro.
No, I'm not saying that's not true. I'm not. You asked me if I. You asked me.
He might be a Tank fan too, because they emailed him. I don't hear nobody calling Tank email champion.
Right, but he I don't know. He had turned it down. Then they wanted him to.
I heard that
take
he tried to turn it down, but they're like, hell no, nigga, you champ.
You know, but he also told him that's why they don't make him fight nobody, because he said he'll drop the belts. So I mean, it don't matter, you know, with him. But at the end of the day, Devin, like when Devin was called email champ, like it was hard to say that from my mouth, because I knew who he was, bro. I know who he was in pursuit to fight.
He defended it hella times, bro. He looked like a credible champion. He defended shit like 5-6 times, bro.
It wasn't even that. It wasn't even that for me. He still was going after Lomachenko.
Like,
so it wasn't like it wasn't.
It wasn't like
yeah. So it been different.
That shit. Like I consider a nigga you call an email champ and a nigga they give the belt when he lose the first defense. That's the email champ.
Well,
they gave see,
we got two different things. So like, say this: when you get that belt, right, and where it comes from matters. So if Devin never tried to go after Lomachenko and he avoided Lomachenko or something like that, I'm like, yeah, you an email champ. You ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's what you, if you get that belt and who you go after, you know what I'm saying, is what would bother me. So like, if say that belt does leave Virgil, right?
Yeah.
And then and Virgil be like, yo, what's good? And Bud say, man, I ain't fucking with you. Then I'm gonna have something say, like, come on, Bud.
RC
really?
Said, no, I did just time these things, bro. Like, so like, I'm gonna cop on for the slick punch, probably for the main event, because this shit started at the same time as the Steelers Raven, nigga, and that ain't no choice for me.
It is. Nah, I'm on this motherfucker. I probably have shit on the TV.
Yeah, we got a Saturday game.
I probably have it on the TV here and be watching at the same time. AC, what's happening, baby?
What's good, bro?
It should be damn near over by the time the main event start.
What's good, bro? Basically, I was gonna chime in with the email chance because it really started with Maul Cholo.
It did.
Was he the first email champ, bro?
I thought it was Devin. The term came with Devin.
No, Maul came first.
But they wasn't calling him an email champ though.
Yeah, he was the first one to be called the email champ.
For real?
Damn, how did I know that?
And then Tank picked it up to talk about Dev. Dev was the second, because remember, both the email champ shit started with the franchise belt.
Right, and they was calling it the French fries belt.
Yeah, they was calling it the French fries belt. Canelo dropped his title. He dropped the WBC regular belt.
You right.
You feel what I'm saying? To become franchise.
I forgot all about that, right? Because Canelo's the first to get that motherfucker.
Yeah, and then came Devin after Devin.
I remember that like yesterday. Mauricio was explaining and talking about that the franchise belt is so that they could choose to make the best fights.
Yeah,
And that
that's
belt
what it
has
was
to be
supposed
bestowed upon you. You can't win
Yeah.
that belt. It has to be
Yeah.
bestowed upon you.
But then when Loma lost it, it fucked the whole thing up. You
Yep.
feel what I'm saying? When Loma lost it,
Right.
Took that
the,
shit.
the,
Yep.
the definition of the franchise got real sketchy, really, really fast.
That's because Mauricio did that shit talking about you could win it now, and then he
Yeah.
reneged on it. Because remember, they was trying to because Devin's like, okay, if he undisputed, what the fuck is my belt? And then Mauricio was talking about, oh, we finna create your belt. Yours gonna be called a pride belt.
Then it was Tim Zoo. After Tim Zoo, every champ at 47. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Damn. Yep. Facts.
Damn, I straight forgot about that shit, bro. You refreshed my mind like a motherfucker. You so right.
Didn't Norman and Sancillion fight for the belt, or was Sancillion already champ?
Nah, he fought for the interim.
Yeah, interim champ.
Yeah, Bud, and when Bud vacated all the belts except the WBC or
And
WBC,
they elevated him. And they elevated him.
all the other champions.
Yep.
When he became champion in recess, they elevated Barrios.
So my question is, who got elevated, Sancillion or Norman Jr.?
No, Norman Jr. Norman Jr. got elevated.
Okay.
Yeah, after he beat Centillion, about a couple weeks after that, Bud let go of the belts. And then they elevated Norman.
Okay, I get it now. See, I was under the impression that Sancillion was the interim champ.
No, that was for they fought for that spot.
Oh, they fought for the interim belt.
Right.
Elevated Norman. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
I was confused by how that shit happened. I know all them niggas got moved up.
Which is why Norman want to fight some. Like, he's trying to get a fight solidify himself. There's no way he can fight Bud, and I understand that. You get what I'm saying? But if he fights somebody that's worthy, then you can be like, okay, he deserves it. That's where your scenario come into play. Who's your next fight? And then, your next fight, can you hold on to it? You get what I'm saying? That's where your scenario come in that works.
Yeah, that's why it hasn't rubbed off or translated well for Boots being the champion, because
he ain't fighting nobody worthy.
And the Avanesian stoppage, y'all tried to tell us it was a broken jaw. He was this, and that. Avanesian was talking the very next morning, early in the morning. Like,
right.
I'm right. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, that false ass narrative. I remember that shit.
No, that's real, bro. That's real.
Yeah,
hey, thanks, AC, man. I sure forgot about that shit. That was the first time the franchise belt came out, man. And
that's when.
And I was mad. I never forget. I was mad because on my other channel I was hot because I was like, so okay, now you finna get this dude a belt to the duck people. Yeah. Like, that was bullshit. I was mad when they gave him that belt. I said, that shit don't make no sense.
Prior to the franchise, wasn't nobody getting elevated. You fought for that spot, the number one.
Right.
3, 4, or 5 guy fought for that vacant belt.
Right. And that's why and that's why he was able to call like that shit came with privileges. He can call Mauricio and be like, yo, remember he called Mauricio and said, I want to fight Makabu?
Yeah. Remember when they mandated him, I forgot what fight it was, and he was like, what, I'm franchised? Fuck your mandatory.
Yeah, I don't have to do that shit. Right. And that was the whole purpose of that franchise belt.
Hell yeah, Mauricio's a big time Canelo Alvarez
fan. I never forget, I was so pissed about that shit. Canelo I said, Alvarez so you finna give this dude a belt the duck? I said, oh my God, bro. This shit finna go bad.
You gave that man a franchise belt, and then the minute you tried to get him to play your game, he was like, the fuck you think you just gave me?
Right.
Yeah,
man, get out of jail free card.
Said, nigga, we ain't stripping him, nigga. We don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. That's when it was all.
Yeah, we gonna wait till investigations.
For Canelo, yeah, nigga, he showed his colors then.
Yeah.
Yeah, WC ain't never been about accountability. It's about that. Like I said, they say it's about the safety of the fighters, but it's about the safety of that money. From your safe to mine. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. It's always been that way, bro. Because even kind of Ben, they was the only one that didn't suspend kind of Ben, bro. That's why he was allowed to fight in America.
Man, Mauricio Suleiman is Cheech Marin from the Great White Hype, bro. Say it.
Yeah,
exactly who he is, bro.
Swear, bro. He good with his wordplay, and he try to get everybody on his side. Like when he tried to explain the T.O. situation, he was like, well, the NFL changed rules on the fly, the NBA's, and boxing ain't no different. Yes, the fuck it is. You can't do that, bro. Mm-hmm. This is a check by check, nigga. They get paid. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no unified front. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's what screwed Teofimo. That's why Teofimo believed that he was undisputed.
And fucking, I guess George Cambosis, they both think they undisputed.
Yeah, and you can't you can't only one that ended up coming out undisputed out of the whole situation was Devin because he had that belt.
Yeah, and it was funny because Mauricio told the dude, and then he went on to have two fights after that where he was still calling himself undisputed.
Undisputed, right?
I was like, wow.
Yeah, that Mauricio had dropped the ball on that, and then he didn't even want to explain it after somebody just came and asked him, "Is Teofimo undisputed?" He was like, "No."
Mm-hmm.
That's all he said. Like, damn, that's fucked up, bro. You don't even.
He was
you
like,
would.
Devin Haney's the WBC champion, so
Yep.
if you take that belt from him, remember the franchise is just a designation. It's not even a real belt.
No, you have to be bestowed. They have to feel like you're worthy of that belt.
Yeah, there's no sanctioning fees on that. Unless
Nope.
it's the sanctioning fees of wherever you fighting at.
Right. That belt, wow, bro. And I feel like, and that was supposed to be like their version of the super. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And that shit, their version of super, they were just trying to be better than everybody. That's how WBC act, though. You know, they think they are the belt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, this is why they have them conventions to campaign and invite these boxers out so they can remain and make them boxers feel like you need our belt. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying earlier about like Bud. They all over Bud right now. And WBC is about having the right people holding their belts. They think gonna keep making all this money. And that once you get that interview, like I said, I don't know if people follow the WBC page, but it's like the Madden curse. You know, anybody be on a Madden cover usually get hurt, right? Well, when you on WBC, they give you that interview that Mauricio Sulaiman's brother be doing. It seems like they always end up becoming WBC champ. Always. And that's who the belt, that's somehow they put them in position. I ain't gonna say always, but they put it, somehow they get in position to get a crack at it. And that's how they do. They want good representation of their belts, bro. That's all it be. And it's always the person that can make the biggest fights to get that feat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, they know. Listen, the reason they were smart to invite Terrence Crawford to their and the Turk to their convention and stuff like that, because they knew it's like, listen, he's a solid representation. Look at how long he represented the WBO.
Right.
You know,
right.
And so at the end of the day, he'll fight his mandatories. He'll do, you know, whatever y'all asking of him, as long as it's within reason.
Yeah. That's why I said they trying to steal from WBO, because Bud always been a WBO guy. He's held up that belt the longest.
Yeah.
The longest. Every time he get the other one, he comes to speak, he just drops the shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about y'all.
WBO came out and specifically said it without actually saying the words, but they was like, listen, when the Canelo versus Bud first fight was being talked about, and it was like, oh, he jumping up three divisions from 47 to 68. WBO president came out and said, listen, we support our champion Terrence Crawford, longest running champion, whether you want to go down or go up or 2 or 3 divisions up, we support him.
I remember that. That was at that little convention they had.
Yeah,
and they had Bud out there, bro. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, they had a whole convention for him. I remember that.
Yeah, and then he was the whole front for that convention, WBO convention.
Now, do you see what RC put in the group chat, Slick?
No, what do you say? Where
asked one of us up on the panel, is Crawford still injured? Then we seen him doing pad work today.
Yeah, that nigga not injured.
Damn, that's what I come out here to
ask. The answer to your question, RC.
No, we know he not. He was just in the gym.
I got a question.
Maybe he might have a leg injury.
Can I ask RC a question real quick?
He said he might have a leg injury. Yeah, right. That motherfucker. That motherfucker be at home, man. Bud just buying time, bro. Bud buying time to see what he gonna do, bro. I don't think Bud hurt at all.
Memory about something, Slick. What was Tank's highest payday?
Like 10 mil.
I thought it was 40 against Ryan.
Oh yeah. But that was like on the back end. I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, all right. So, if he made 40 million against Ryan, and that's his highest payday, right?
Yeah.
Why is net worth $10 million?
Well, man, that shit's kind of sketchy though.
BT take?
I don't know, bro. But I know Al getting his shit.
You think Tank got the 60% or the 40, or the 70 or the 30?
He might be getting 70, man. But I'm gonna say it like this.
70.
I'm gonna say it like this. That net worth shit sketchy though, bro. Like,
yeah, because
you know what I'm saying. Boxing different.
Net worth don't add. All net worth don't add is endorsements and shit like that.
Well,
No, it does.
your net worth is your houses, your cars,
total
your
wealth from
everything.
boxing
It's a
from whatever
total.
sports you in,
Your
right?
net worth is a total accumulation of everything you report. Now, if you
Right.
don't report
Like
it, it don't
right.
go in your net worth.
So we got a whole lot of
Now,
all right. So we got a lot
now
of
here's the other side
Un-
of it.
going on.
Uncle
If
L
Devontae Davis'
babysitting that
net
money.
worth is $10 million and Canelo Alvarez's is $275
Yeah,
million. So
because
somebody's reporting they real
Well, here
finance.
go the
Somebody's
thing.
out.
Well, let me make it a little bit simple, AC. It's like this. What AC saying is true, but it's also entail of like if you buy a house, your cars, they add all that to your net worth, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be hard. It would be hard if you got a list in this stating like he got 4 houses, 20 cars, and you take all that shit up, be like, damn, dude, really only worth $2 million. No, you can't really add net worth on a boxer on contract such as like a Tank. For reason being, he was supposed to get 40 million, but he didn't get it up front. He said he probably had a guarantee of 5 million, and he get a check after 90 days, like a check every month after 90 days. You get what I'm saying?
That make me raise the question that we
But
know Terrence Crawford made in excess of 60 million in his last couple fights, and he got a net worth of 19 million.
right, exactly. So, but when you look up a Canelo getting his
275, bro.
because Canelo getting his money. Canelo kind of said, "I want half up front." Canelo get half his money up front, bro, and then on top of that, like Canelo contract is constructed way different than any other boxer, bro.
But I just wanted to try to explain it to homie like this. Basically, it's like this: your net worth does include cars and everything, but you have the other part that's called your gross. Your gross will be generally 2 to 3 times more than your net worth. Now, after everything is said and done, now if you own multiple properties, you got to pay down on those properties. Now, here's the thing: if those properties are not recorded in your portfolio, then it just goes down as an expense. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So in those type of situations, you got to look at the person's gross. So when
Right.
you look at the net on certain individuals, their expenses may be very, very high. I bought all, like in Terrence Crawford case, he brought almost everybody in his family a house. All of those houses, with the exception of his mother's house, is in his name. You feel what I'm saying? He knows that those people can't afford those houses, so guess who pays that slow mortgage? That slow mortgage doesn't mean I own it yet. I'm still paying
Right.
mortgage. So
Right.
those houses will not be recorded in my net worth. They'll
Right.
go down as an expenditure of my gross. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where it gets where it gets a little shaky and iffy sometimes when you're looking at what fighters do. You got to look at their current investments and the shit that they actually are getting paid off of. And you'll
Right.
find out that most of the time their expenses are a slightly smaller percentage than what their gross is, because they're losing 50 to 45% of their money right off the top, and that's between taxes and paying everybody to fuck off that they got to pay, lawyers, all of this other stuff. And then when you get to the level of being able to run your own promotional company, you ain't getting but so much money because you, the individual, don't have that type of backing that allows you to get insurance so you can get a stadium, get a 6,000 seat venue. You got to
Right.
get insurance for that, bro. And
Yeah.
if your shit ain't right, it ain't never gonna happen. Even though people like, nah, he got his own promotional company, he got this. That don't mean a fucking
No, I even if you're a big promoter, man.
Yeah.
I got from Good Word inside that the reason that you remember what Tank.
RC is in here just talking.
I know. Hold on. Let me finish.
He knows
Let me
for a
finish my
fact
thought,
he
bro.
got- Can you explain how much money he made in his last 3 fights? Can you explain it to RC, please?
No,
Like,
he made some.
insider.
Yeah, he made some money,
10
but
million for Ebronesian, 25 million for Spence, 20 million for Madrimov. Who's making anything up, bro?
well, to AC point, like the whole insurance thing. Like I was trying to explain that to everybody when I had to report this way back before it even like hit the news that he wasn't gonna fight in Texas. The whole thing was that Aldo got pulled in Texas like that. So like they wanted the money up front for insurance. They wanted that, like all of it.
Yeah, bro.
They was like, we know what comes with Tank. we want all of it, and then you can get the venue. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't have all of it. Whereas when he throws fight in Vegas, he got pulled with people at MGM and things like that. And they know that the fight will happen there, and they'll get their money. You get what I'm saying?
Just like they got pulled
Why
out
didn't
here.
he just move it to Vegas then?
Nah, just like
No,
they got
because
pulled out.
they have events and stuff going.
Listen,
It was last minute.
PBC. If you really look at it, Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, Tank Davis, Charlo, they all of their top fighters, with the exception of Benavidez, and I think Benavidez might have done it on an undercard. I'm not sure, but I know those 4 guys have all fought in the Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah,
at least 2 to 3 times.
yeah. You're gonna go where your pool at, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and then to answer Punch's question a little better, when it's not just that it was last minute, it's also what's going to sell. A fight, Tank fighting old boy is not going to be big enough to fill that type of stadium up. You get what I'm saying? You got to put it where people will actually gravitate towards it. It's just like when Ryan Garcia fighting in San Antonio. You think he wanted to fight in San Antonio? No, they just know that that's where his fan base is. You know what I'm saying? And that's where they'll come. When you put motherfucking Tank at the Barclays with old boy, it made more sense for them to be there. I don't even know why they was trying to be in fucking Texas in the first fucking place. You know what I'm saying? But he was looking at them seats, and them people in Texas is geared up for Tank. Tank got fans out there like it ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But to put that type of fight in Vegas, that fight's not gonna sell in Vegas like that. You know what I mean? So like, that's what it be. But like, that's how they work, and it's not just how they do that. They go where they at. Like fucking Bob on Vegas, he can throw a fight anytime he want. Just make a phone call, and you don't have to have the insurance money right then and there, and this, that, and third. You know what I'm saying? But that's all it was. It was simple math. And then when they tried to lie and say it was going to be in Texas in March, I got on here and told everybody, if y'all believe that, y'all stupid. They have a game there that night. Mm-hmm. So that was dumb. Like, it's not hard. But like the first part I did have info, they was like, they just want all the insurance money, bro. And they not want to accept half. They not want to accept none. They want it all. You know what I'm saying? Before they give him that date.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because they knew who was bringing. Think about it. Motherfucker got, did dude get shot or killed outside the Barclays, bro?
Yeah.
With Tank.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be fighting at Tank fights, and they know what come with that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they wasn't having it. You know what I mean? That was the hold up. It wasn't that Al didn't have the money. It wasn't all that. It's just shit. That's the play. It's what he used to. Like in boxing, we pay you afterwards. No, not this time, bro.
Yeah. 2 dudes arguing inside. Didn't realize, they parked not too far from each other. And there you go.
Yep. But Tank bring them type of people out, bro. Like, and that's a venue. Like, it's business at the end of the day, bro. I'm not finna let you throw a party. If I know you from my hood and you say, Slick, let me throw a party in your house. Nigga, you crazy? You crazy? I know what's coming with this shit. You motherfuckers ain't finna be eating to your crumpets, motherfucker. Y'all finna fuck my house up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
That's why Tank really can't fight in Baltimore like that.
Right. Because he'll bring that out. You saw how the press conference went with old boy up there. And I ain't afraid to say this shit on live, bro. If that was a totally different that same fucking announcer dude, the guy that was in green, if it was him and it was 2 white fighters up there, he would not have been talking like that. It was because he know Tank from the hood and he know the other guy from the hood, so he was comfortable. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And if you listen to him at the end of it, he was trying to excite. I tell everybody this. Go back to the end of the press conference when they walking off. He was like, come on, y'all, get excited, man. It's Baltimore versus woo, woo, woo. And he kept saying it over and over. And the lady, you hear a lady say, hey, stop saying that. Stop saying that. Yeah. Because she know what's going to come with that.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of guns, bro.
Exactly. She know what comes with that. And you could hear it clear as day. Stop saying. He was like, huh? Stop saying that. Stop saying that. Mm-hmm. So motherfuckers know what come with it, bro. And it's sad, but it's the truth. It's the truth, bro. Yeah. So, but the net worth shit is like I said, and it ain't just boxers, bro. When you look up anybody's shit, bro. Man, look, I learned that a long time ago. Y'all want to know when I learned that shit with old boy? What's my guy from Face Off? Y'all see the old movie Face Off?
Yeah, John Travolta.
No, the other one.
Damn, why am I brain farting right
now? I'm brain farting too, bro. But anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. When my guy that said, I like peaches. Peaches like a peach. Yo, Him, goddamn me, he Nicolas Cage. That's his name,
Yeah,
Nicolas
yeah.
Cage. And they were saying he was going broke, right? And they were saying his net worth was X million, I'm down there like $80 million. I'm like, how is he going broke? The thing was, it was all his house. This dude had like all collectibles. This dude owned an Egyptian esophagus. He owned a whole lot of shit that he could sell off.
Yeah.
And that's what I was like, oh, okay, so it ain't all about money. You know what I'm saying? It's about what they accumulate and what they report.
Assets, your portfolio,
Right.
property, vacation homes.
And he sold like 3 of his homes and a lot of his collectibles and put that motherfucker right back on the map. You know what I'm saying? And that led me into reading. I don't know we getting outside the subject of boxing, y'all, but this is just a little bit of learning, bro. But like that led me to understand. It led me to Baby from Cash Money. And this dude wrote an article and read me and it led me to this book. A motherfucker will pay you in something that they taxes can't collect on. So say at AC, I say, hey, look, I need you to come here and do this podcast, homie. But I can give you 20,000, or I can give you this Hummer. Now, if you dumb, you're gonna take the 20,000. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you smart, you're gonna take that Hummer because the Hummer can be sold for personal gain. And personal gain, they ain't getting none of it. You see what I'm saying? You'll get all the money. If I give you 20,000, you paying taxes on that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like the article was like, so y'all think Baby want 20 cars? No, this is personal gain. Like he know if time come, I can sell all these hoes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can sell all these motherfuckers and you can't get a dime from it.
I could give you X amount of shares in stocks. I could give you
Right.
I could give you a percentage in this development that I got over here.
That's the rich man's game, bro.
Exactly. So yeah, this is what I always try to tell how I learned about the whole insurance thing and stuff like that is because back when I used to be an artist and stuff like that for record labels, I remember being in the office of this lady Deidre Tate who used to deal with EP&D, Keith Murray, and all of them.
Oh, okay.
And she wanted to do a like Strong Island type concert. You feel what I'm saying? But because of the legal issues she was going through with Parrish, because remember in EP&D they were saying Parrish has
broke in his house,
money, and all of this other kind of stuff. He was grimy like that, so he was actually suing Deidre. You feel what I'm saying? So, being that it was that lawsuit and the lawsuit was active and stuff like that, it's something on your FCC that back then being a black owned company, yada yada yada, they're not gonna give you the insurance. They're not gonna provide you to be able to put up the money for the insurance in Nassau County. Nassau County has this group called NIMBA, Not in My Backyard. So they, after the first Fresh Fest, they were trying to keep all hip hop type events out of Nassau Coliseum. So she was up against a brick wall, and I was just sitting in there while she was on the phone and stuff like that, and I just asked her like, what was that about? And she just explained the whole game of acquiring a venue. It's not just paying money down for the venue. You got to have, all type of things in place. You got to speak out to an ambulance company to make sure they're on site, someone who's
right,
cardiologist, all of this, an on-call cardiologist. It's mad shit when you're talking about a venue that seats 10,000 or above.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about boxing events and stuff like this, and we hear about the fight happening and stuff like that, the longest part of it is the venue, securing the venue. Like the fighters are gonna agree to shit like 1, 2, 3. Most of that shit is done within 10 hours or 24-hour cycle, unless one party is being mad difficult.
Right.
But now the venue and then putting together the entire card. So the venue needs to be able to support the card. So how many seats is that? Then you have your mathematician, young wizard dudes from MIT and all kind of mathematics,
Right.
whatever,
Right.
whatever, and they're gonna start breaking down equations of what percentage of people at what time is gonna show up for what fight based on their fan base. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes when people talk about uh this doesn't matter in boxing, that doesn't matter, how does this matter when you talk about followings and things like that, you knew what it was before because when you had boxing magazines, when a certain fighter would be on the cover, or you would see that cover, and then you would see, oh,
It
this
sold more.
Ray Leonard, you're talking to this person. They're following the actual hard sales of that magazine.
That's right.
But
That's
they
why I
know-
say the numbers.
Yeah, they know the content. So that content
Yep.
says, all right, this fight has generated a lot of publicity. Look at the sales of here, here, here. Look at even when the regular legacy news talks about the fight, they have a 3 to 6% uptick in their sales because everybody
Right.
wants to read the sports page because they know that this person just dropped an article. So this is how all of this stuff is done. Now it's the social media era. I could easily, drop software that tells me how many of your million followers are real human registered followers.
Yeah. Yeah. And not only that, they drop that shit and see how many videos it's talking about what boxer, or if you a single show like me, they could drop some shit and find out how many people attended the, say if I put Bud Crawford does da la la, they can see who's real, how many actually just attended that show. Like I say, it's all about the analytics.
Yeah.
It's all about analytics.
The information, all the information that's gathered in the information age is what they have in like sports entertainment type hedge funds are doing right now. They're hedging on what these fights could do. And prior to the Sheik stepping in and spectacles from people like Jake Paul, you starting to get everything starting to make sense because they're like, look, we have different avenues. The pay-per-view model, we don't have to go through that. We can just do it streaming, partner with the streaming site. We'll get our residuals anyway, and it keeps our costs down to a minimum with the venues and things like this because we're backed by a streaming company.
Yep. That's facts, bro. That's facts.
Yeah, so like the business of boxing, I mean, I don't know the business of boxing. Like I'm just telling you because I'm a chef. I do catering. I've been involved in major catering things, sitting at the table when they're putting these things together, and I got to read my syllabus of my budget. And everyone at the table has a specific budget.
Right.
I got to read the syllabus of my budget and say, all right, by this time you need this, that, this, and that. This is what I got to spend. This is what I'm taking home. This budget allows me, based on how many people I told them I need, this is what they're paying. All right, so now I could take this to my team and we could chop it up and figure out how we make this budgetary thing happen.
Yeah, I know all about it.
Yeah,
I know all about it. I've been there with you, bro. We used to get our itineraries, goddamn me, and they be like, "Slick, what you need, bro? Hey, I need you to go ahead and get me 3 cooks, bro.
Yeah,
they need to be here too. You want me to get this? I need 3 extra cooks, bro. Like I know exactly what you're talking about, bro.
And believe me, bro, it's when you're in venues like this, and then you get to do press conferences between fighters and stuff like this, and you get to do the hotel room eats and stuff like that. It becomes you get to see different things. When you see different things, you have a different outlook when it comes down to people saying certain things, and you like, I don't want to really start the argument because the way they talk, and I know they don't understand contracts. They've never dealt with a contract. You can negotiate. You can ask for an extension in any contract situation. You just have to put it in writing. You feel what I'm saying? If the company refuses to give you the extension, and based on good solid grounds that you're asking for an extension to the contract or whatever, because they pushed the date back and whatever, you just gotta negotiate it. You know what
Or
I mean?
that, or you gotta have skin in the game. You gotta
Yeah.
have that proven track record like a Bob.
Yeah.
Bob, they know Bob. Bob been around forever. And
He's
Bob say,
layered.
hey, this gonna be this and this what you gonna get. They like, okay, Bob. Cause
Yeah.
Bob hold his word. You gonna get your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and that's
you could count on Bob. You can count that because Bob said, listen, I'm going to stay with the game plan that I've always stayed with. We do smaller venues. We charge a premium price for these smaller venues, and then after like the last 3 rows, we'll dedicate that to under $250 seats.
right.
Feel what I'm saying? So
Yep.
anything within the first 6 rows, you could pay between 4,000 and 10,000.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And granted, it's a 5 to 6,000 seat venue. You're gonna make your money. You're gonna make your money like a motherfucker.
Period, bro.
Yeah, and especially if you do it in Vegas. And this is the type of thing, because it's so small and intimate. The A-listers, you know what I'm saying? They may get the package for the hotel and the eats and everything, but they still got to pay for the fight.
Right. Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So this is where, when you do the bigger venues, there is no real solid package. So the free ticket has to go in the package.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, y'all don't like listen.
It's
man.
different ways to manipulate the game and get your cake at the same time.
My dude, I fucks with people that do this shit for a living.
Yeah.
$1 million catering contracts, nigga. Catering that make $1 million dollars plus.
I told you I was chefing at Boeing, where they make the fighter jets, bro. When the Saudis came, when you saw the different treatments and the classes, like to learn every different culture, we had to go in, hey, we got Japanese people, woo, woo, woo. Hey, class Monday. We had to know how to serve my crew. I'd be like, look, when Saudi came, don't you reach over them people, you serve them from the left side. And I had to have all men servers because they didn't want women serving them. You see what I'm saying? All men servers, you serve from the left side, you don't reach over no fucking body. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, I know, bro, a whole different level of shit.
Yeah, and
a whole different level of shit. Like, you can't even have an open picture of water. That shit in movies and shit y'all be seeing. Nah, bro. Once that picture go around the table, you better not serving from that same picture again.
No,
it's used.
It's when you're dealing with premium customers, they're used to eating at a level.
Yes.
On average.
Yes.
That would be at least 2-3 Michelin stars.
Yeah, man. And I'm talking about these motherfuckers come over and be like, I forgot what they call it. Like, they bring their cars over here and shit. And they don't even got license here, bro. Diplomat license or something like that. And they could drive their cars here without having license plates, and they don't even got license here. Like, these the type of diggers we fucked with. They fly their cars here, bro.
Yeah. Now here's the crazy part. When I worked at Windows on the World before it was destroyed and stuff like that in the World Trade Center, every Christmas around this time of year, a lot of the Arabs and stuff like that like to travel to New York back then because of the Christmas lights, snow. Arab kids ain't never seen snow a day in their life. You feel what I'm saying? So they hear about the Christmas tree lighting in Rockefeller Center and stuff like that. So if you're in any of those restaurants like Le Bernardin or anything like that, you're going to get, out of the 5%, you're going to feed the 1% of the 5% at the Le Bernardins. When I was at Windows on the World, we were feeding the actual 5% because they'll come in there at 6-7:30, feed their families. You feel what I'm saying? Got to do a lot of like pasta and marinara type shits for the kids and shit like that. And the parents is eating filet mignons and other stuff like that, or we have to do a special order of some kind of lamb and shit like that, because some of them cultures, even though they Muslim and stuff, they do not eat beef.
Right.
And so long story short, basically it was just a lot of rigmarole. And then, as I moved up to like the Le Bernardin level, it was even crazier because they get to do tours of the kitchen, and it's one dude that's right behind them.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And he just giving out $100 bills to everybody the sheik done or one of them dudes done shook your hand. If he shook your hand, you getting $100. If he didn't shake your hand, you ain't getting $100. And it was just crazy.
I know exactly what you talking about, bro.
Wow.
I promise to God. Motherfucker be talking about what we eat today. I'm like, oh, we got this, such. They be like, okay, what's it cooked here? Like, yeah. Oh, we don't want it.
Yeah.
We don't want it. I just saw him cook a pork loin in that oven. We don't want it.
Yeah.
Like they are really like that, bro. They are really like that.
Like
and then they kids will mess me up because like the kids, they'll be like, hey, I give you $100 for what? Give me a hamburger. We're like, what? You can't have it. That's why I'm giving you $100. That's the old way. Give me a hamburger. What the fuck? Every time I come to America, I get a hamburger. You know, it just the shit used to astound me, but it was. I'm glad that was part of my life to learn all these different cultures like that, because it really is a wonder to see, especially stuff about snow and stuff that you were saying.
Yeah.
The smallest thing will blow them away.
Hot dog stands. They were fucked up over hot dogs.
Yeah, the smallest thing will blow them away, bro.
You guys
be like, what?
You guys can eat popcorn and nuts and hot dogs off the street.
Yeah. Hey, my boy, my boy that was just in here with you, my boy DJ and Mark, they're from Australia. And we were just talking about random shit like the movies and shit. And I was like, I'm gonna go to the movies and get my nachos.
I wanted to tell DJ the heavyweight fight. I forgot the dude name. He got a weird first name that I don't want to jack up. But the young heavyweight prospect coming out of Australia, Tyson Fury bagged him up to mimic Oleksandr Usyk. So that's
okay. Hey, I think he fight Ituma. I think he fighting Ituma. Yeah. What's up, Robert Jenkins?
Oh yeah, God bless you all. Merry Christmas, by the way.
Same to you, bro. Glad to see you back. But yeah,
likewise, I'm glad to be back, by the way.
Right on. But yeah, man, it was a blessing. Like I said, the small stuff used to mess me up. They were like, man. And but like I said, I was telling DJ, he said, wait a minute, you get nachos? I said, yeah. What you mean? He was like, at the movies? I was like, yeah. He was like, nachos at the movies? I was like, yeah, bro.
Man, you get a burger at the movies.
Yeah, and he's astounded. He was astounded. He's like, oh my God, when I come there, I'm gonna do that. Like, and he was saying, we don't do that here. We get popcorn. That's about it. You ain't get that shit. I'm like, damn.
Popcorn, some juju beads, and some.
Until you get candy. Now you can get food at the damn theater. Now, like, God damn, you eat and fall asleep in that son bitch. You be knocked out. But no, that's real though, man. Before I do this last call, man, real talk. Did that just go out? What the hell just happened? Hold on now. Hit again. That means last call. Anybody want to jump on this panel and get their opinion or answer this question I'm finna ask, do so before I get up out of here. So AC, before we get up out of here, who you got on this fight tomorrow and why?
I'm gonna go with Oleksandr Usyk again because I went with him the first time. The reason why I went with him the first time was because Tyson Fury is an excellent boxer. You know what I'm saying? When Tyson Fury had hair and he jumped in the ring with Wilder, I was like, I just looked at him and looked at Wilder's demeanor, and I was like, you can't beat this dude. There's one guy you're not gonna be able to beat. Then I looked at a bunch of his fights, and I was like, this dude moves like a middleweight.
Mm-hmm.
He's a giant ass dude with a long reach and moves like a middleweight. He's a problem. Now, since that time, he's been in some wars. He got his he got his eye busted open. Who was that by? Otto Wallin?
Yep.
Otto Wallin leaked him. Arguably, people say the fight should have been stopped, and Otto Wallin would have won. In my opinion, he got the luck of the Irish in the long count of the first Wilder fight and stuff like that. Came back, but put on a hell of a show the second fight, and boy, both them boys fought their heart out in the third fight. I takes nothing away from that third fight. I thought it was excellent. But Fury prevailed and showed he was better prepared for the situation and stuff like that, and it showed. And those were theoretically 3 wars. If a man been down 7 times or 8 times in his career, and 5 of those times belong to one guy. That says a lot. So it's, you've been in a lot of wars. Francis Ngannou dropped you. Um, you're getting to that point where it's not working in your favor. You're looking like you're missing a step. Now I dig the energy you coming in because you're fired up, because you're trying to get justification back. But with a fighter that has a ring IQ and stuff like that, like Oleksandr Usyk, you can only get fired up but so much, because you still got to remember the person that's in front of you.
Right.
And that's where I'm gonna land it. It's just, you have Wilder's number. You feel what I'm saying? And I think Oleksandr Usyk has your number. It's that Vernon Forrest situation all for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Robert Jenkins, man, what's going on with you, bro?
Oh yeah, no, it's nothing like same old, drawing closer to God and just, living life.
That's what it do. That's what it do. Respect, man. Who you got on the fight tomorrow?
Oh, like in my honest perception, I believe that Alexander Usyk is going to prevail against Fury the second time around. The only reason is because I feel like if he just enhances what he did, enhances his whole game plan from the last performance and all that kind of stuff, and he just expands, expands what he did, and what he did the last. I just feel like he could take it. He could take it most definitely. I mean, other than that, I don't really like. I don't know. I don't really like care for the fight. I mean, I don't know. I know it's black right now, but it's like, it's like I don't know. I feel like it don't really give me jump. Like the only fight that got me jumping in the car was the Madrimov and the Boachuk fight. But now that
Yeah.
Madrimov not fighting Boachuk no more, it's
A
like
lot of people feel that way.
I don't really care no more.
A lot of people feel that way, bro. I swear to God. It was like the people was thinking the co-main event was gonna steal the thunder from the main event. I swear to God. And I think that was that's part of the reason they moved it. I think Madrimov chose the lesser evil to fight Ortiz instead of Boachuk. I really do. I agree with Boachuk in his interview.
If you would have fought both of them, oh my God, there's no way.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, to have that option to take that risk, because if that was in America, they wouldn't let them do that. But because it was overseas, they was gonna let them get away with it. And imagine that would have been fucking legendary. Could you imagine if Madrimov had beat Boachuk, then turned around and beat Ortiz? Oh my God. Everybody thought Madrimov was a monster.
Pound, give him a pound for pound king immediately.
Right. They'd be like, he's a monster. Like, how do you pull that shit off?
Or number 2 or number 3.
Yeah, swear.
Pound for pound, number 2 or number 3.
People would have been raving about him, man. Like, oh, how the hell he pulled it off? But he didn't choose to do it. So, but I'm mad that he chose Virgil.
Far away from that, man.
Yeah, I promise you, man. But I wish he would have fought Boachuk instead of Virgil, bro, because I think that's more of an intriguing fight.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah, Boachuk and because both of them gonna come to fight, like, you know what I'm saying. Whereas Madrimov and Virgil, I'm be honest with you, I don't see nothing that Virgil has that can make Madrimov change his game, right? Whereas Boachuk, totally different, because Madrimov looking at Boachuk how he did Virgil. Arguably, 75% of the world feel like Boachuk beat Virgil.
Yeah, bro. I haven't talked to nobody who feels or
really. I feel like
Virgil. You do? Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I was confused when they said. I was like, what? What the hell? Like, I was confused. I was like, yeah, this one of them upsets right here that I don't know, because it wasn't close by far. You didn't drop this dude. I don't know any time. Like, how did that happen?
But I think Virgil, he got like more points. Like he did more. Like he caught up with the points and like surpassed.
Yeah, points for get hit in the face like that. Shit. But
now, there was a lot of close rounds.
But it was some close.
Yeah,
it was some close rounds in there. But it was just like, my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is at the end of the day. But I just wish I got that Boachuk. I wish it was the battle. I hate to say it like this, but battle of the losers, right? And then the winner of that would have got Virgil. You get what I'm saying? more so
Oh
than,
yeah,
you know what I mean? And that would have
I guess
provoked
that's
a
what you mean.
bigger war
Yeah, that would have been
because
way better. Yeah, if they did it like that.
yeah, and the winner got Virgil, and them guys would have went at it in the ring because now you got the WBC saying whoever wins this fight between Boychuk and Davies is the mandatory for Fundora. What? And I agree with DJ, my guy DJ that was just up here. They only doing that just to make it more intriguing because Davies only got this fight on 2-week notice. You get what I'm saying? And everybody's complaining
Yeah,
about it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so
But don't you think? Oh, my bad. My mic is going out. I think.
yeah, you going in now? What you say?
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, I was just saying. Do you think that Belichick is like is the bigger threat?
Boychuk? Yeah, he's a bigger threat. I like
Yeah,
Davies, but Boychuk is definitely a bigger threat because Davies got this on 2-week notice, and I'm the only one really. Everybody like I don't know Davies, but I know Davies. Davies, if he have time, he could fight.
no,
And if
no, no,
Davies
no.
had
I was
more
asking
time,
if Belichick was the bigger threat than Virgil Ortiz for Madrimov.
yeah, most definitely,
Yeah.
most
Oh, okay,
definitely.
so yeah, this stuff for Madrimov. This will give him some good practice for him.
See, I'm gonna say this. Virgil has he's shown the world something, and this is where I land my plane on that. Virgil has shown the world that he has two different styles. He could come out with the style he had before Terrence Crawford, or come out with the style that he fought Terrence Crawford. So now here's the Madrimov, not Virgil. So Madrimov now, you don't know which style you're gonna have to deal with. So how do you train for that?
Right,
You feel what I'm saying? When it comes down to Virgil's style is a come forward style that plays stylistically into Madramov's old style.
right,
You
right.
feel what I'm saying? And if you try to box, then he can revert to the new style, and he's still a switch hitter. Boachuk has, in my opinion, had a has a better inside game. You feel what I'm saying? And he had better punch placement.
Yes, you took the word right out of my mouth. That's it for me right there.
So when
Punch placement with power.
exactly with power. So when you take that dynamic, when Madrimov is there to be hit, he will be hit. You feel what I'm saying? Because of Boachuk's level of accuracy, and Boachuk has some smart ass feet to take the guy who usually comes forward. You make him go backwards, and then you cutting the ring off on him. So
Right.
you're in his face every minute of every second of that 12-round fight.
And I was speaking to something about looking at a complete fighter, not just one or two things that a fighter has. And I was trying to explain that some people be like, what do you mean when you say you're not sold? Boachuk told me you got good punch placement, not just one region of the body, all of it. Not only that, you try to fight him inside, he's very smart in creating space to get those punches off. He's not your just lean on each other and just swing for the fences or just swing and not get much leverage. He knows how to take that half a step back.
Yeah.
And gain that leverage. Like it's little small subtle things that people don't pay attention to. And that's when you hear people say, damn, how he fall off of that? If you paid attention, that half a step he took back was able to give him that leverage that he needed. And Boachuk don't look like your type of fighter that you rally behind, or he's not really marketable, but he got that grit. And he really like what he doing, bro. Even when he was on the ropes, bro. Like you got people get on the ropes, look like they just folding, right? When he was on the ropes, it looked like he was down there part of his strategy.
Yeah.
You know, it's them little subtle differences that you got to really pay attention to. Like that man's a problem. He's a problem. And also in his interviews, the guy just love what he do. Like for real. There's no ill will in that man's heart. He's laughing about it. He's even laughing, saying that he's mad that Madrimov chose Virgil. They was like, you think that he hurt? He was like, no. He's like, he chose the bigger paycheck. It's cool. He was like, he's gonna eventually have to see me though.
Yeah, he knows the game.
You see what I'm saying? He's like, eventually gonna have to see me, but it's cool. I understand. He chose the bigger check. He don't believe, but when you see his face while he's saying it, he's not mad. He's just like, it is what it is. Just put a fight in front of me, bro. I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? People, the boxers like that, they're always gonna be a problem.
Yep.
Because it's not just about the money. You see what I'm saying? The money gonna come. He just more hungry to prove himself. He's not more hungry to get the check. You get what I'm saying? The check gonna be there. You know, it's just a matter when he gonna that big check when he get to it. But like he said, oh, he gonna have to see me. That fucked me. That messed me up, bro. He was like, oh, he gonna have to see me though. We're gonna meet. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with you said, AC. That style is tailor made for Madrimov because, like I said, one thing I gave Madrimov props on in fighting Terrence Crawford, he fought a fight we never saw before come out of him.
Yep.
And also, Terrence even said it. What we prepared for was not that Madrimov.
Yep.
It threw Terrence off.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So everything Terrence was doing in that ring was off the fly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was trying to figure him out.
It was improvisation.
Yeah, it really was. So when people, that's why I argue with people, they say, man, you saw how he made Bud look old. They didn't make him look old. Shit. You only could prepare off of what you see, off what tape he has.
Here's the part where I try to get people to recognize it. I try to tell them like this. We've seen fighters fight the same style all their entire life, right?
Right.
Lose and can't make up for the things that they lacked before. They couldn't change.
Right.
Madrimov changed his entire style in a matter of months to be able to compete with the number one pound for pound fighter.
Facts.
Who they talk about says everyone says has the best ring IQ. So
Facts.
you can confuse that guy, and you can come up with a strategy that fast, that complete, and that thorough, and that effective, bro. You gotta give his team props, his corner props.
Joel
you gotta
Diaz.
give the fighter a hell of a lot of props.
Promise you. Salute to AC, bro, because that's why I be telling people, like I say, it's not that you lost. It's how you lost. And AC just spoke to that testament. This man changed his entire style and made it look like he fight like that all the damn time.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Salute to his team, Joel Diaz and all them, bro. He had a plan, bro, and it was not a bad fucking plan, bro. It just was unfortunately like he was in there with a masterclass dude, but he showed that he has the fucking fortitude and the smarts to be a masterclass fighter of his own.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Precisely.
That's what I'm saying. It's only up for Madrimov from here. Like we see this from, like I be trying to tell people, like this old scenario gotta go because all your people that was great, they took a L from somebody and it made them better. Even your like today's everybody hero Canelo. If there was no Mayweather, there would be a Canelo. Simple as that. After Canelo, he with the boxing.
Right. And I was gonna say, like the craziest thing about that is about the another crazy about the Crawford and Madrimov fight is that Bivol he used Madrimov to prepare for Canelo. So that means that you use a fight to prepare for another if they have like similar combat skills, right? So like Madrimov has similar combat skills to a similar skill set to Canelo.
When I saw that interview when he said that, and it made perfect sense because the way, if you pay attention to the Terrence fight, right, or any Madrimov fight, the way he bunch up like this with his shoulders high like this, where as he gets close and things like that, and his way he reach with his punches is one of the same with Canelo. The only difference is Canelo uses that style as he's coming in to pepper you up. This is why people be like, why is well, let me say it like this. Sometimes the old way is better than the new way. If you watch old fights, what Canelo is doing is nothing new. They will punch at your shoulders, your arms, your chest, all of that. All that breaks you down. It makes your arms hurt. It makes you drop your guard. And if you go back since the Colin Smith fight and things like that, you'll see Colin Smith. Colin Smith was what? Maybe 5 inches taller than him. He was tall. That was the tallest fighter Canelo fought. But if you go back watch that fight, all he did was punch his Colin Smith arms. And when Colin Smith, he got Colin Smith out of there. Look at Colin Smith's arm when he walked out. That motherfucker was like a Popeye arm. That motherfucker was huge.
Yeah,
it was so swollen, bro.
That's just why fighters like Sonny Liston.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Sonny Liston was basically, and Joe Louis. They were good for that. Like they're just it's where they said all you need is just to touch them.
Yeah, so pepper him up. That's why the term came. Pepper him up.
Yeah, they would touch you and for any everywhere because it's psychological. Like no matter where I go, no matter what I do, this dude could lay a glove.
He could lay out. He could touch me. He could touch me.
So psychologically, you start to make mistakes, like trying to just get a little breathing room because every time this dude swings, it's connecting on some part of your body. So therefore, fighters say, you know what? I got to do something drastic to get this dude off of me. And when you do those drastic moves, it leaves yourself open and night. So when you look at when people talk about Canelo, sometimes for me it's like this: the dude has one of the best peekaboo styles in there. It's a sucker for love type of peekaboo because the high guard looks weak. It looks like you can split it. So as soon as you commit to it, he just leans over, boom, hits you with that hook to the body and goes right back.
Because you got to get close because it's an inviting style.
Yeah,
you have to get.
Like,
you have to. If I'm like this, you have to get close, bro. You have. If you throw an uppercut to split my guard, my face is here. You get what I'm saying? You have to look how he did BJ.
Yeah. If you look at, that's how he dropped Charlo.
Yes.
That's how he dropped Munguia.
Yes.
That's how he dropped Berlanga. All of them young
fighters, and he did BJ the worst.
All of them young fighters that don't know that old school people.
That's why it says
weak ass high guard type thing. As soon as you come in, it looks like it looks so weak. It's like, oh my God, look at him. I'm about to tear that shit up. Look at that weak ass high guard. Let me just throw the straight right down the middle. You throw that straight, he's just like
lean to the side.
Friend, you know I like this punch right here, right?
And he gonna let you do. He gonna let you do it like 3-4 times.
Yeah.
3. That's why I was saying earlier too, though. Like you got to understand.
Come with the body shot, or he can come with the uppercut because he dropped all of them with the uppercut.
And not only that, people don't realize the peekaboo. Salutes to Winky, man. Yeah. That peekaboo, your shoulder's already up. So if I turn, you brushing off of this. You see what I'm saying? Every which way, it's meant to have some sort of cover up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the basis of it is to get you close enough for me to do work. And Canelo done perfect that motherfucker. Like say, he'll do that shit if you don't have the smarts like a Bivol, right? You gonna try to come, you be like, oh, he ain't trying to do nothing because you shooting your jab, he not returning. You shooting it straight, he ain't returning. You shooting this. Oh, he's scared. Let me try this uppercut. Whoop. Pop, 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 pop.
Pop, pop, pop. He gonna come right over. So
exactly.
Bivol would just
he jabbed.
Bivol was just punching at the arms and the glove like bit, and then he give him the feint, and then Canelo would react, and then he comes straight down the middle with the straight. Boom.
And not only that, Canelo tried everything in that fight. He tried to bait him on the ropes, and Bivol was like, "No, you come off them fucking ropes." Like, no, I'm not gonna fall for that shit.
Bivol was like, "Listen, I do medium to long range.
Yeah,
short range shit. You ain't getting me to do all of that, my friend."
Exactly, bro.
Go ahead.
Bivol was smart in that fight. You know what I'm saying, and that's why he ultimately lost. And but no, you're right. Canelo got that peekaboo, bro, down pat, bro. But like I said, wasn't no Mayweather, bro. Bruh, you wouldn't have the boxer that you have. You would still have the same fighter / slugger that he came in as trying to fight Mayweather. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All your fighters go through that. Old boy in England and knock down Ali, right? People don't realize the jab that Ali has that he's renowned for, right? Came from that man. That slap jab came from that man. You can find an interview where Ali said, man, he was shooting a jab, and then before it leave my face, I couldn't see, like, It was blinding. You know what I'm saying? It was blinding me. Ali came back with that same fucking jab, bro. He took it from that man. You know what I'm saying? And it set up everything for Ali from there on. Like, people take shit from everybody. You take your losses, but I call them lessons, bro. Go back and look at why you lost and capitalize. Canelo been on a train ever since fucking. Canelo been on the train ever since that. Like, I may not agree with the fights he chose or things like that, but at the same time, though, I can't take away from his boxing ability. You know what I'm saying? Because I see it. The skills are real. It's just that he's not fighting who I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I can't deny him of his skills. That's the difference. So when people be saying, "Oh, Slick, you hating on Canelo," no, it's just that as a boxing enthusiast, I see the skills, so I want him to take on a super challenge. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah, right, Slick.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, you know what I mean? That old school shit worked. That peppering the motherfucker up, tagging their arms, all of that shit. Man, I'm telling you, bro, that shit works. And it works in this day and age because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people trying to be flashy, bro. It's either you a body snatcher or you a slick fighter. You know what I'm saying? When you could be all of the above, it just depends on the fighter that you fighting, what calls for to be him. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, whatnot.
It's yeah. So I did want to say, like, so look, at Key TV said that Montremov is a better version of Canelo, and I kind of like after he said that, I kind of felt that because like you know how he has that same like step style, but with Montremov, he has better feet. Like Canelo's feet are stuck in quicksand, and Montremov, he's going out, he's doing these things at the same time. It's just like high efficiency. You know what I mean?
He's older now,
it's like,
though.
oh, okay.
He's older now, though.
I see what you mean.
I don't know if you ever saw the Austin trial fight. I don't know if you've seen those fights, right? Canelo had decent feet. You know what I'm saying? You can go back to the first Triple G fight. You know what I'm saying? He had decent feet. You know what I'm saying? If you definitely go to the second Triple G fight, he definitely had feet in that motherfucker. He was on his bicycle in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But now he's older. Now he's older now, man. Them hips start playing a part, bro. Like, when your feet become instrumental, because the number one thing about boxing, if you're going to be boxing, not fighting, boxing, your feet is very instrumental. And you're sad, out of all your joints that's going to give out on you, it's going to be them hips. Them hips, they're going to start hurting. That's why you saw Mayweather change his style. He starts standing more of in one place and leaning backwards. You see what I'm saying? And countering. Versus Pretty Boy Floyd will move. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, if you look at Canelo fights, he did have decent footwork, but the thing that was the beautiful work of art was his decent footwork made his footwork look like it was at a much higher level because of his upper body movement. The mere fact that he could plant his feet and then lean back ever so slightly out of the way, take the little half step as you trying to shoot your second or third shot, and then counter you. Boom. AC,
I'm gonna say this. Fuck them other channels that you be on, man. Cause I be watching them, bro, and they be trying to challenge you on shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I be watching, and just recently they were trying to go at you, and I was like, AC know what the fuck they're talking about. These mother know what the fuck they talking about. I think he was over there. And salute to this channel, because I do fuck with this channel. So not fuck this channel. It's to you boxing, I think. I fuck with them. But I get where you be coming from, because like you are, I swear to God, and it's not just that. This dude Canelo eyes, see, it's every little subtle thing. His eyes. Have you ever seen Canelo shoot a punch? You shoot a punch at Canelo, right? And he shoot one back. His feet don't move. He just lean back real slow. Yeah. To see how you react at it. Like literally, like pop, and he'll go real slow and look to see how you gonna come with it. That little shit matters to me, bro, because he want to see how you gonna react to anything he throw.
Yeah.
And that's how he memorized what you don't like and what you gonna let him slide with. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I agree with everything you saying, bro.
Yo, listen,
that's how I know you be paying attention more than just throwing fucking punches and shit.
Yeah, like
damn right.
Like, listen, bro, look at the fighters. I look at the fighters' feet. I look at are they squared up? Look at his angle. Look at the angle his body was when he threw his uppercut and stuff like that. Was he looking at the sky when he leaned over and threw that
right.
uppercut? You feel what I'm saying? So
right.
When it comes down to things like that, I'm like, look, there's two sides of me that my thought process is a little bit different. The fact that I grew up in a boxing household, we didn't watch football or baseball or basketball like that. We watched fights. You feel what I'm saying? So we watch fights and I grew up to be a business owner. I was a person who's most of my life I've had my own business.
Uh-huh.
So I'd look at the dollar different. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you said. Like my family, I'm a Green Bay fan, but I'm from St. Louis, believe, and we done had the Cardinals and Rams, but my household was Green Bay fans. But let boxing be on ABC Wide World of Sports.
Yeah. It was
Fuck the football game. We
Yo.
watching the fight.
exactly. Sundays boxing is on. We watching a fight. Nothing
That's a
else
fact.
Nothing else matters. So
Nothing else fucking matters, bro.
exactly, and it's the entire family, women, cousin girls, boys. All of us kids is just spread out over the floor, just watching,
Yep.
watching the fight and stuff like that. So this is how I grew up. So I can talk about things that happen through many different eras. And
Yeah,
many
me too.
different
Right.
eras of boxing instead of everything I talk about basically started at 2016, 2017.
Right.
You guys
right.
are pros at everything that started at 2016, 2017.
I started the show. I don't know how long you was watching today, but I started the show off on that because I've been getting hit with this whole people think tall and being big is a skill. I'm like, fuck no, this shit been going on a long fucking time, bro. Like these type of fights been going on. And I was trying to explain about the heavyweights when their cruiserweight come up, why are cruiserweights a problem? And even in other weight divisions, it's a disparity. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like these tall, like I had a fight that I saw, I don't know how old I was, but Long versus Ahio. I can't remember how to pronounce. I just know it was spelled Ahio, right? And Long was tall. He was 7 foot, and Ahio was 6 foot. And Ahio gave, I think his name was Darius or Demetrius, something Long, and he gave him a fucking problem. But people didn't understand why, and people don't understand when you tall and you got to shoot down. It's an advantage for the smaller fighter. He could see all the smaller fighter got to do is have a step jab, and and the taller fighter reacts, and you tell on yourself.
What was the guy who just quit because of the elbows?
Tim Tszyu?
No. Little small short Spanish guy. He fought the tall lanky Spanish guy who was known for.
Oh, that was recent. That was recent.
Yeah, so in that fight, if people saw that fight,
I can't remember, but I know you're talking about that was like two Saturdays ago.
Yeah, I said number I too. It was Robsy.
Yeah, I believe
that was two. It was like 2 Saturdays ago. 3 Saturdays ago.
So basically,
the Oscar Valdez versus Navarrete. Yeah, it was Robsy versus Espinoza
it was on
or
that
something.
same jump off that same weekend. But the point I was making was, if you go back and you look at that fight, the smaller guy was actually outboxing the taller dude.
Yeah,
he was catching them, and everybody was surprised in that. And it's like, why are you surprised? Because a lot of tall, thin dudes do not fight to their body type.
Right, exactly.
And for me, the biggest person that doesn't fight, who's tall and lean like that doesn't fight to their body type,
Fundora
is Sebastian Fundora. Like Fundora needs to go train with Hamza Shiraz.
There you go.
Train with Hamza Shiraz, you'll come back and you will run.
That's why Mendoza got his ass out here.
Yeah.
But before him, bro, before him, the fighter that I love him. He fought Martinez. What's my guy? Paul Williams.
Yeah, Paul Williams. Yeah.
Paul Williams. And this is why I be saying, if you're smart, when I saw the first Tyson Fury fight, bro, and I was like, God damn, Usyk, if you step to your fucking right side, throw that left hand, he gonna get him out of there. I'll be damned, he did it, right? That's when he rocked Tyson. He was bouncing off the ropes like a ping ball machine, right? I remember the Martinez fight. He hit him, he threw that overhand left like twice. And everybody's like, oh, he missing. But he wasn't trying. He just was throwing it. Boy, that third time slept his ass, didn't it?
Yep.
That tall motherfucker went down. I thought Paul Williams died that day. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But like, that's what I'm saying, man. You can go all the way back to fucking
like you could go back to
Akui and Spinks.
Yeah.
That little motherfucker gave Spinks the business. He was way taller than him.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
or you talking about the
who did you say first? His last name Muhammad. Akui Muhammad.
I know who you talking about. I know.
Yeah. And he beat Spinks. Like, people act like this is new. It's not new. But when it comes to the heavyweights, I try to explain to them, like, Tyson Fury do move light on his feet for it. Remember this, though. People say this, and this is the last part nobody pays attention to. Tyson Fury moves light on his feet for what? A heavyweight. So him being in the heavyweight division, fighting other heavyweights that are more so flat-footed, right? That take steps as they fight. They don't move like that. Yes, he's going to look very fast, very fucking agile. You take a cruiserweight and bring his ass up that got feet, dude, he's gonna make a Tyson Fury look average.
I would just say put Tyson Fury in there with Michael Moore.
Oh shit.
We already know how that goes.
Shit. Michael Hunter, who was that dude Michael Hunter fought that was taller than him and got him out? I can't remember his.
But
it's so many fights where this has took place in history. You understand what I'm saying?
But this is what I was going to say about the tall, lanky fighters. Even though you may feel the way you want to feel, however you want to feel, but you go back and you look at Tommy the Hitman Hearns.
Oh, but see, that. Come on, bro.
Now, once you go to Tommy the Hitman Hearns, you see that the legacy of the tall, lanky puncher, boxer, then handed down to Mark Breland.
But hold on. He had. Hold on, man. Hold on. We have to put more respect on Tommy Hearn. No, Tommy Hearn had fucking like my boy Nine said, God-given power.
Yeah, from a dude that could fight what from 47 all the way to 75.
That dude had God-given power, bro. He was an anomaly. He was
in both Tommy Hitman Hearn.
Huh?
Hitman Hearns, bro. I'm talking about this motherfucker arms didn't look like he should have none of that fucking power, bro.
Yeah, but his back was like.
Wait, did he have it in both hands? Did he have the power hands?
Yeah, that dude was a beast, man. Tommy was that dude.
Tommy Hearns could knock you out with a jab, and you don't want to get touched by the right hand because that's a guaranteed sleeper.
Yeah, and on top of that, like he knew how to fight his height. If he was mixing it up, it's because he wanted to mix it up.
Yeah,
it wasn't because he had to. It was because he wanted to.
Always knew if he gonna fight you in close, he took a wider stance that allowed him so his front foot could take the step back without him losing a position. So he would
his arms are still in range,
and he would just boom, boom,
and he could get out of trouble when he needed to get out of trouble.
Exactly, because he knew how to fight truly off the front foot.
That man was an anomaly, though, bro.
A lot of fighters don't know how to fight off the front foot because they think it's just being light. No, the front foot fighting is sometimes you got to be able to take a wider stance, and as you just taking the little half steps back, the back foot doesn't move. So you're still within all of these type of ranges without leaving the pocket.
Hey, AC, you know how we both chef, right? So like, I had an analogy. The only analogy I knew to throw, and I know you appreciate it. I said, a lot of these dudes used to cooking on on a electric stove.
Yeah.
I said, but you put that motherfucker on some gas, he gonna burn some shit.
Yeah, put him on. hey, listen, put him on the French top. Put him
on the French top. You put that motherfucker on gas, he gonna burn. That's it. So the great fighters know how to cook on gas. Goddamn me, you know what I'm saying? I said, electric stove got low, medium, medium low, medium high, and medium. That's about 6 stops. I said, but that fucking gas though, that motherfucker, you just that motherfucker exactly where the fuck you want it. I said, I'm telling you, them be the great motherfuckers. Like, you gotta give them dudes props, bro. Like, you know, so, and I was starting my whole rant was like, you know, the old saying is a good big fighter beats a small fighter, right? I was trying to, it's not always true, bro. It's not always true. The saying should say exactly what it say, but when it comes to some things, it's a great little boxer beats a good big boxer. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like you got your David Hayes. David Hayes took out a 7-foot motherfucker. The fight I told y'all to go find that people don't. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube somewhere. Long versus Aho. Long was 7'1" and Aho was 6 foot.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is boxing. Like when people don't understand, when we say this is boxing, bro. And if you really like what you do, some people got a tool bag and some people got a tool chest.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And it's about what you got in your bag and know how to adjust on the fly, bro. Simple as that. And
we've seen fighters that have all the tools.
Yeah.
They don't know how to use all the tools.
No, they don't know how to put it together.
We seen you with the eye test and you shown us whatever. But when adversity came, you know what I'm saying? And for our generation, it was like, listen, we got to see that adversity fight. You ain't getting co-signed for shit if you ain't have that adversity fight. Where we saw you either lose, we saw you get knocked down a couple of times, we saw you get split open by accidental headbutt, and you're bleeding all over the place, and you wind up turning it up. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Badu Jack.
We could say Badu Jack. I was gonna go to John the Beast Mugabe versus Marvin Hagler.
There you go.
The Beast put paws on him.
You ain't lying.
Everybody was thinking, all right, Marvin Hagler is about to get stopped and beat the fuck up the way John the Beast was putting the blows on him. He got that cut, and it wasn't by accidental. It was by a clean punch. He went back to his corner. His corner's like, look, it's getting dangerous for you. If you keep this shit up, you're going to need a knockout.
Right.
He said, all right, went out the very next round and stopped him.
Yeah, but you want to know something? Soon as you bring up Mugabe, because a lot of motherfuckers, these young motherfuckers don't know about that man.
Yeah, they don't know
he gave a lot of motherfuckers problems.
Yeah,
a lot of motherfuckers problems. And them fights right there, like say, who did I just say? You said Mugabe and threw me off, but who did I say before that? Badu Jack.
Yeah.
Mugabe. Better be had a cut like that and got dude out there. Them motherfuckers, like I say, and then on top, but them that's a testament to you could have all the skills, all the feet in the world, but if you don't have that fucking heart, shit. Look at them dudes got heart, bro.
Look at young
heart.
Look at young Abdullah Mason. He goes in there with a known puncher. The guy can punch. That's what he's there for. Punch the shit out you. Goes in there. The dude legitimately, boom, the first time. Goes down.
Right.
Abdullah catches him. He fucks up his ankle. Off of one leg, the nigga dropped Mason.
Yep.
That tells you that dude's a real puncher.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Off of one leg, he dropped him. Mason stayed composed. He was like, nah, this nigga didn't drop me off of one leg. Fuck that. I'm gonna kill him now. No. He stayed composed. Got on his back foot just to clear the cobwebs and everything. Reassess it. Look at the clock. All right. So let me just ride this out. Get some corner instructions. Next round, this dude is up out of here.
Yeah, bro. That's that heart, bro.
Yeah, this is what we want to see in fighters.
That's what I'm saying, man. You could be big and strong, think that's gonna pay their bills. You could be the most talented, the most skilled. If you ain't got no work ethic, you ain't gonna be shit. But you can be talented, skilled, and work ethic. And if you ain't got no heart, you ain't gonna be shit. You feel me?
Look at Munguia, all the power in the world, all of that. How you get knocked out by a dude that got 4 minutes?
The skills,
knockouts,
the skills and the IQ. That's how.
Munguia, I kept on saying, listen, as wide as Munguia's punches are, and if you look at his legs, he throws his punches like, they come in with conviction and everything, but he is so wide open.
Yeah. But like I tell you, it's funny though. He fought Canelo, got dropped, but Canelo couldn't get him out of there. But this little known cat got his ass the fuck up out of there. That's boxing.
I'm gonna say this. When you look at that fight, the first assessment I came up with, Canelo carried the shit out this little nigga.
You think he did, bro?
I'm like, Munguia threw the same. He threw the same type of punches.
I thought it was more of age, bro. Look for Canelo.
You could there's a legitimate argument for age and stuff like that, But just for me, maybe it's age and actually seeing a punch right there and being able to pull the trigger and stuff like that. Maybe sometimes when you do get a little bit older, that trigger, when you
Right.
pull the trigger, becomes a little bit. The timing of that becomes a little bit off.
Get some rest on it.
Even though you active with it. But at the end of the day, I would just say this: you could just see it all night, and I think, oh boy, at the end of that the fourth or fifth round, or even at the end of the third round when he caught, not the end, the middle of the third round when they was up against the rope with the camera view that had Munguia's back to the ropes. Had the other dudes back up against the ropes, and Munguia was hitting him in his body. When he hit Munguia with that counter, that made Munguia squat and drove and made everybody go crazy. It was like, yeah, this dude, if he could see that punch over and over again, he could finish Munguia, because this dude is just wide open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
Munguia been green though, man. They just looking for the next Mexican star. Munguia been green. I don't care. We all know where his record was padded at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, whatever. But I like Munguia because at least Munguia gonna come fight. But he just gotta get his IQ up, bro. Like,
yeah, he gotta close
his gaps.
Close those gaps, and when you throw those punches, man, keep them elbows in. You know, keep that elbow in, keep that glove, on your cheek or covering that chin, bro.
Facts. Hold the phone.
Oh, bro.
Hold the phone.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm happy it happened now because you still young enough that you have to correct it.
That's my thing. I'm glad it happened while he's young. Nine, what's going on, boy?
Man, what's up, man? I was on Punches Live earlier, man. I can't go to one brother's live without another brother's live. Going to I gotta get both of y'all.
Gotta make your rounds, huh? Make your rounds.
Oh shit! It's Friday, so.
I hear you.
To the panel too, man. What's up with you, AC, man? What's up with you, bro?
What's good, bro?
What's up with you, man? Salute to the chat too, man. But I've been telling you though, Slick, just to kind of. I don't know exactly what y'all was talking about, but like guys like Munguia and stuff like that, I've been telling you, them new crop of dudes, man, they not as good as advertised. They just not that good.
Nah, they got to put themselves in them situations to get good. That's the thing. It's more about
marketing. What's crazy? You know what's crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I just used this analogy on Punch Live, and shout out to Punch Talk too.
Mm-hmm.
Pick 3 top 140s right now. There's 3 top 140s. Right now, today, right now, the 3 top 140s that you say, yeah, those are the top guys.
I can't.
No, I'm saying perception-wise, 3 top 40s.
It's gonna be T.O. It's gonna be T.O.
I can't get past T.O. Who else?
T.O.
It's exactly Puelo. That's what I got.
T.O. Puelo.
You can't.
No, I really can't because we don't know what Devin's going to do. Devin used to be in that conversation.
We'll throw Devin in for shits and giggles, right? Do you think? We saying 140? We put them in the time machine. Are they gonna be Costa Zoo? Are they gonna be Zab Judah?
Fuck
no. Will they be Chop Corley?
Fuck no.
Okay, now let's move to 147. And we're not gonna use the current 147. We're gonna use Bud, right?
All right.
We'll use Spence and we'll use Porter, right?
All right.
Will they beat Shane Mosley, Tito Trinidad, and Oscar De La Hoya?
The only one out of them 3 you name, Bud will probably give them a run for their money.
Could be a run for the money, but would they beat them? That's a yes or a no, bro.
That's too binary when it comes down to Tito Trinidad.
That's tough.
And
exactly, that's what I'm saying. So based on what I grew up off of seeing, these dudes don't stack up to me. I'm not a hater. I'm just calling it how I personally see it.
Right,
these
but you talking about guys. But you talk about like the reason I say Bud, because like you say, we know Bud fought who they had to put in front of him. It ain't like he ran
Bud
from anybody.
Probably slide in there, but
right.
Think about it. All of it is all of the top guys, if you pick the 3 top guys, right, it's maybe one that can slide in there. It ain't no dream fight shit like I want to see Vander Holyfield versus Ken Norton. You feel me?
Right, right,
I want to
right,
see
right. Okay.
Lennox Lewis and shit versus Ali. I want to see
Right,
Mike Tyson versus Joe Frazier. It ain't stacking up like that.
right. I get what you're
That shit
saying.
would be a dream fight type shit.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
none of
gonna
these
say
dudes.
this. Can I come in with this? I was gonna say
Yeah,
this.
yeah, go ahead, bro.
When you make that observation, right?
Yep.
Here's the thing. In that era, in the era you talking in the era we grew up in watching boxing, we did not see guys until guys usually were 20 and something.
Yeah,
We didn't see them when we
they
didn't
was
see them when they were 14 and or 14 and or whatever. We didn't see them when they were in the teens. Like nobody's gonna pick you up. Nobody really wants to see you unless you had, unless this is a little bit up in the 90s when Friday night fights and Showtime boxing after dark and shit like that came on. So
All right, now I see this about to be a tough live because I got AC and Slick reading my motherfucking mind now. Exactly.
boxing after dark is where I first saw Zab Judah, when Zab Judah was like 21 and 0. You feel what I'm saying? So it's things like that the fighters of today, because of the way boxing is moving and because of the pool talent, then they got to move these younger fighters a little bit faster.
right.
And with the internet too.
Yeah,
the
nobody's
spotlight
really
is on people.
getting the hours in. You feel what I'm saying? Like they say, it takes 10,000 or 20,000 hours to become a consummate professional or whatever. These guys ain't putting in those type of hours.
And you guys are chefs. Right. You guys are chefs, so it's like baking a cake and you pulling the cake out the oven before it's done.
Yeah.
Right.
The top of it in the middle. It's mushy in the middle.
Mushy in the middle, bro.
It's uncooked. So you feel what I'm saying? It may collapse under its own weight once it gets cool enough. So at the end of the day, at the end of the day,
it's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's what I'm saying.
We giving these young fighters, the exposure far too early in their career, and boxing is now turning over fighters that, because their careers are so exposed early, now the retirement age of a fighter, people are actually calling it in their 30s. When before that used to be that fighter's prime. You wasn't entering in your prime until you was 31, 32, 33. Those are
only ones that we could kind of get a track of is if they was an Olympian. You may see their pro debut and then be like, damn, I ain't seen him in a while. He got 10 fights now and he's on ESPN.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But we didn't even when Sugar Ray Leonard came in after his Olympic jump off, even Ali, it's extremely hard to find footage of their first pro fight.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they pro fights was usually at some weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
Even Evander Holyfield. Let's talk about Floyd's first professional fight. All of these guys, Roy Jones, all of these Olympians, all of these guys' first professional fights were hard. But yet we have situations where you have the Majmars, the Shakurs, you feel what I'm saying? The Lomachenkos, plus who's that? Jared Anderson's. All of these guys, we're seeing their pro debuts.
Yep.
Their pro debuts are on a card where they told us we had to pay a pay-per-view to watch this dude's first professional fight. Are you fucking kidding me? And you're asking me why?
Bro, I've been
except all the exception of Mayweather, because Mayweather was on ESPN his first fight.
Not to cut you off, bro, but I've been saying that all along. So especially like with a platform like PBC, where they're strictly pay-per-view, people are not going to pay for a pro debut. So the developmental process of their new fighters is shot. You
Right.
know what I mean? That's why they not bringing nobody new to the forefront. It's like they're not invested. I think, me personally, I think a company like that is going to collapse on itself because
PB,
there's no
And
way they
this
can sustain without new talent. They got
and
one guy, and that's Cormier. Moton.
PBC should have been the WWE of promotion.
and
In
at
other
the end of the
words,
day, this is
that's
why.
what they should have been. Like when you know how like when De La Hoya left fucking Top Rank.
Yeah,
If PBC was around, then he should went to PBC get that big check because he's already established. You get what I'm saying? If you already established talent, I can see you going to PBC and getting that check because that's the like if you put them in the top tier. Like I got this thing where like Top Rank, like the D League. You know what I'm saying? They will get you the exposure. They will get your name
Top
out
Rank
there,
will build
but they're not
you.
gonna get you that highest check. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, Top Rank will build you. You
Right,
feel what I'm saying?
right.
And to piggyback off of what both of y'all are saying, right? We have to remember how PBC was founded. It was founded on poaching fighters.
Yeah, yeah.
And so now they don't develop shit. They poach.
Yeah, they
They
don't.
waited
Yeah, and they
till
don't have the experience to. Right, I agree with you. They don't have the experience to fucking
Oscar
develop
did
nobody.
everything he could with Canelo, and then guess what? They poached him. Now Canelo's over there. They waited till
Well,
all these guys got to a certain status and poached them. They poached Oscar's whole roster.
yeah, they
So
did. Served them up.
they never invested in talent. And so now what's happening to them now is they don't have dates like that. So fighters is forced to go elsewhere.
Facts.
So I'm not about to leave my promotional company and go to y'all. Shakur went right past PBC and went straight to Matchroom.
Yeah, yeah. Because another thing too, though, like I see a little revert with that the Shakur thing. He signed a 2-fight deal. If you don't give me what I want, I'm gonna leave my options open. I said this on the last slide. I got an interview with Bob. Bob said he wish he can go back to the old school where I signed you for 2 fights. I ain't got to deal with your attitude and shit. If you ain't happy, you can fucking go.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But he was saying like these motherfuckers want 3 fight deals, 6 fight deals, and then want to complain. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Like, get your 2 fights. I make my money. You make your money. If you want to stay, we re up. If you don't, cool. You know what I mean? Like, go about your fucking business. Like, and I feel it should be like that. If boxers are smart, leave your avenue fucking open, bro. Because when you sign a tank deal, bruh, if you don't perform good, you leave too much room for me to put you on the shelf.
Yep.
And you stuck here for more years than you had to be here. You know what I mean?
See, Bob been around since Lou Duva, Angelo Dundee. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don King. You know, Bob been around with some of those legends of the game.
He founded it for an Ali fight, didn't he? Ain't that what he?
Yeah. Top Rank was
founded
founded.
Top Rank.
Yeah, for Ali.
That's where he got that them $2 million from. Ali got the $2 million from him.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's like when you look at what all of these guys have poured into Bob, what Bob was seeing as he was coming up in the boxing game and stuff like that. Now, granted, you know, there was a hell of a lot more corruption because if people think boxing is corrupt now, listen, go back to the 80s and 70s, 60s and 50s. You'll see some goddamn corruption. So,
right.
With that being said, Bob said, I know how to build a fighter's career. Now, after I build your career, if you want to go over to somebody else, that's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, where if you're a young fighter and you want to become a world champion, you know where you go.
Facts.
The Zone is not going to do it. Matchroom is not going to do it. Queensberry, they're going to do it if Queensberry will do it for you, but you got to be over in the UK.
Right. Alfred said that they ain't going to do it for no American fighter.
No, they're not going to do it for no American fighters. So at the end of the day, Eddie doesn't know how to do it. You feel what I'm saying? Because
right.
he's getting these really good talents, and then he fucks them over because he likes to play these little games and stuff like that.
Not only that, it's two different type of attitudes, two different
Yeah.
atmospheres he dealing with. Like he know
So
how to deal with the UK attitude, but a American fighter, he like these motherfuckers over here is crazy.
PBC.
Hey, let me
tells
ask you fellas a question.
Yeah, just let me land this plane real quick.
All right,
PBC
I got
tells you. PBC tells you who they are, what their business model is, and everything else in their name. Premier Boxing Champion.
Right.
When you're on that premier level, that means you're already coming to us established. You're coming to us with a market behind you.
That's what I
If you
meant.
don't have that, don't fucking come over here because we might put your ass on the shelf and make you start all over.
That's what I
Our
meant.
way.
That's what they should be the WWE. Remember we had WCW?
Yeah.
And WCW, everybody was over there. Everybody like watching WCW because them motherfuckers was doing the high flying shit. These motherfuckers was showing their ass. And they went to they eventually all went to WWE because at the time it was WWF because that's where the big check was. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel like what you said, premier boxing champions. I felt like they should just stuck with the if you was already hot, we want you.
Yeah.
Not trying to develop motherfuckers. That's not their lane, bro.
Yeah.
That's not their lane, bro.
Well, what you gonna say, bro?
Well, shit, to piggyback off of that real quick, and even the WWF, they poached all of AWA's wrestlers before they
Facts
even
and NWA, nigga. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Hogan,
all
all
of
them dudes, all the Minnesota dudes.
Ric Flair came from NWA. All them motherfuckers, bro.
But hey, let me ask y'all a question. Since we talking about young fighters, who do you think is like the best built where you could say, with them, they building this kid pretty good out of all young fighters that you see?
Abdullah Mason,
Keyshawn Davis. I'm gonna put in there Joseph Brown. He's basically got 5 fights in. He's fighting out of Canada and stuff like that. He's on
Atuma being built.
I like Conwell, bro.
Yeah,
Charles Conwell.
Yeah,
you know what?
bro.
I hate he took that big break off, bro. I hate it, but yeah, he gonna be a problem. He gonna be a problem. I like Charles Conwell. He took that break after the kid died.
I like Mason.
Yeah, Mason being built right, bro. Despite his knockdowns, I'm glad to have one young. I don't give a fuck. Nobody say he gonna come. He know now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they come with the territory.
Yo, listen, I'm applauding him because that fight looked like he was working on some stuff, but it's just the uppercut he was choosing to try to throw. You got to be a little bit more. You got to have a little bit more experience on knowing how to set that up.
A little more finesse, bro.
Yep.
The punch that came over the top, all dude was doing was coming over the top and then turning the punch at the end because he was defensively responsible. Said if he gonna punch, it should land on my glove, but once he turned it over, it lands flush in the face.
Right.
Yep. So, and he was hitting with the left hook, and a natural counter for a left hand, if you box, is a left hand.
Left hand. Right.
That's the natural counter for a left hand.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I see where you was trying it, and you got caught by a legitimate puncher. So lesson learned. You feel what I'm saying? Go back in the gym, tighten it up, learn how to take that half step back, and then take that uppercut.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Pretty much what Bud did to Porter.
Yeah.
Take that little step.
Yep. Yeah, you lying.
Yeah. It's the same exact punch Mason was trying to throw because old boy kept on. He was coming in on him like Sean Porter. You feel what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, I could possibly do this little trick that old boy from B&B showed me. So yeah, I think I could pull it off. But it still needs more work, bro.
That's smart though, because a few fights ago, I could see him working on his overhand.
Yeah.
A couple of fights before that, I could see him working on his straight left hand.
Yeah.
Now I see him working on his uppercut. And that's when he got
on his tools.
Trouble.
He's working on his tools.
You can see him working on them shits in the fight.
Yeah. That's why I give him, at the end of the day, I can't see nobody else taking it from him. But he's right now shoo-in for prospect of the year.
I swear.
He gonna get that award, whatever. I think contender of the year, uh, it it's pretty much a shoe-in again for Keyshawn. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, these two guys are at the top. There are some other people in other weight divisions that, unfortunately took some losses, but still can be there. I don't, I want to see Jared Anderson come back. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see not Hitchens. What was old boy that just lost last week? Black kid. Oh shit, I can't remember his name.
Last week.
Yeah, last week or the week before.
I'm not hip. Who was he fighting under?
I think it was maybe the zone card. It wasn't Hitchens.
You talking about the kid that quit?
No, the black dude who lost. Everybody was like, oh shit, he lost?
Hatchet.
Yeah, Hatchet.
Yes.
Greg
Hatchet. Yes.
Yeah.
Not Greg, Jaleel Hatchet.
Yeah,
Jaleel.
Hatchet.
Yeah. Why
Hackett. Not Hatchet, Hackett.
Hey, his dad
Jaleel
been
Hackett.
on Haney's top too, nigga. Like
That's because they was talking because that dude Devin came out talking shit, talking about, oh, you pulled the trick too early or some shit like that. And that started a whole lot of shit from there, bro.
Yeah, but Jaleel he could come back because he, in my opinion, he fought his heart out, but the experience level just kind of showed dude just maybe had a better game plan. Maybe
it wasn't any game plan. Jaleel, I watched Jaleel fight. I don't know what he was doing. It was like he just came out to take his head off. Jaleel got a jab, bro.
Yeah,
he was not using that motherfucker. I don't know what he was on.
Yeah, that's why I was like, maybe dude hit him with something that early on that kept him honest or some shit like that. But it was, for me, it was just some sort of disparity. I don't know if it was experience or anything like that, but there was something off with Jaleel that night. And sometimes you just have an off night. Things are not coming together.
They saying it was the weight. They saying that he didn't take his weight, his coming in on weight right.
Oh, okay.
He tried to lose all that. That's what Eddie said.
I kind of respect what Eddie said after the fight.
Hell yeah,
said,
I sure do too.
Invest all this money in these dudes. If they not that good, I need you to beat motherfuckers at a certain level. I respect the fuck out of that.
Yeah, I'm right. I respect how he put motherfuckers on Front Street right now. Like, dude, you fight under us, bro, but you gotta be professional about what you do. If you feel like that you that dude, and I'm getting proper people in here to elevate you to that level, and you can't beat them, don't be mad at me.
Yeah.
I'm with that shit, bro. The open, that him being all of a sudden Eddie being transparent, I'm with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He letting a lot of them know, from Jerron to everybody, like, look, I'll put the money behind you, but you got to show up and show out.
Yeah, I'm with that.
You going fucking 24 rounds with Karan Kukachin. I don't know when we gonna be willing to put a couple of $1 million on you now.
Yeah, because like he said, Hackett had no reason to lose that fight. Yeah. He was like, that's a fight you was supposed to win. You can't put that on me. He was like, y'all trying to say I'm getting prospect beats. And I made a show about that. I was like, how can y'all say that, bro? Like, the people he picking is to level up them. And if you ain't gonna take it serious, fine. Like that dude Marcos, the Mexican dude, mind you, he beat Keyshawn 3 times. You see what I'm saying? And the level that he put him, he's like, dude, you gotta beat that cat, bro. Like, this dude didn't he like he said, my guy flew half across the world. It took him down to 30 hours to get here. He was like, he ain't even get no rest. And he beat you? Yeah. How did he do that? You know what I'm saying? You can't put that on me. You can't, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem with what Eddie doing right now, bro. Put these cats on blast.
I don't think Eddie's getting his guys beat. I think he's weeding out the snakes.
Yeah, like if you that good, bro. And the thing is, like he said, when you go look at these guys' records that these dudes fought, like, come on, bro. Like, I get what he's saying. There was no way this shit was supposed to happen. But guess what? If you're not going to take it serious, what the fuck I'm going to do? But I'm not going to give you my money. I'm not going to put the machine behind you if you not going to be serious. Meet me halfway, partner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and this is why people like Chisora and Dillian White always be trying to talk shit about Eddie, but it's like, look at you guys' records. You're trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You're a good showman, but he trying to build legit box. He trying to give it to who really deserve it, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, and the quote AC, man, no manila envelopes left on the table, no fifth round taps. You gonna earn your
Yeah.
own.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
You gonna
I'm
Exactly.
with
earn this.
that shit. I'm
Earn
with
this
that shit, bro.
motherfucker, bro. Earn
Like
that.
what Eddie said something today. He said they asked him about Boots again. He said we gonna unify, and if we can't find a unify, he fighting Tiafimo. And he said just like he fighting Tiafimo, like he gets sick of catching this backlash. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that Boots saying, like making it seem like they not on the same page. That's unheard of, bro.
Yeah.
I can't make a move without you agreeing on it, so you can't say we ain't talk. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the crazy shit. If we mention all of the fighters that could possibly fight Boots, with the exception of Terrence Crawford, the crazy thing is, the person with the best resume, the most accolades, is going to be Teofimo Lopez. That
Thank
shit
you.
is crazy.
There you go.
Thank
My boy Nine been saying that.
Yeah. So
I don't see why that's not like how is that not an option?
yeah, I've heard people be like, but Tio is 140, and I'm like, so fucking what? Who? All right, Virgil Ortiz. Does Virgil Ortiz, has he accomplished half of what Teofimo
Fuck no.
accomplished?
Fuck no.
Nobody has.
Teofimo has
And not only
Virgil,
that, Teofimo calling for it.
yeah, I said
He not
has
bringing them
Virgil-
up.
Has Virgil Ortiz fought a guy who basically they was calling the Matrix and all of this other stuff? Does Virgil Ortiz have his Lomachenko on his resume?
No.
He does not.
No.
So when you talk about Teofimo Lopez, former franchise champion, former unified champion, lineal champion, bro, put
Hey,
some
to
spec
keep it
on that
above-
dude's name when it comes down to Boots. This is gonna be his hardest task, depending on what Teofimo Lopez shows up.
That's
I
what I'm
wanted to
saying,
say
bro.
Teofimo Lopez
No
show
was
up. That's the
undisputed.
boxer puncher.
Gordo.
I got that Teofimo Lopez beating the Jerome Boots and as quiet as kept.
Yep.
That's why me and I was saying, man, bro, that dude tripping. Like, oh. And then Stanionis was going in on Boots early.
Yeah.
Somebody turned him down. What you mean?
He got every right. He got Stanionis out of all of those champions has every right, because y'all sent the man an offer, a bullshit offer at
Well,
that.
he's saying recently this man
And
done
he
turned
said,
him down.
yeah, I'll fight him, and then y'all just ghosted the nigga.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about this recent. Another offer said no, he turned him down.
Wow.
Yep.
This is recent, bro. Look it up. Salute to YSM, where he got the interview.
Bro, he don't want to fight, bro. Every opportunity he has for a major fight, bro, he turns some shit down. He did it with Crawford. He did it with Ortiz. Now he's doing it with Tio, bro. He does not want to fight, bro. He wants to skate through shit. He wants these motherfuckers. See, this is the thing with these fighters nowadays too. And we seen it with with Devin. Devin lost to Ryan because he finally fought a motherfucker his age. Y'all fighting a lot of older guys.
Yeah.
You finally fought a motherfucker your age. And for the record, everything that Devin has done, he pretty much walked in Tio's footsteps. Devin's biggest win is Loma. He beat Loma. Well, Tio beat Loma way more convincing. Matter of fact, I've had Loma winning that fight, to keep it a buck with you.
Right.
We covered the fight on your channel, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? I did too.
Nah. Devin lost that shit.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Like, what the fuck? That's just still up on my channel. I was mad. I was like, huh?
You know what I'm saying? And dude, like everything that Devin has done, Tio has done first, and they not holding it in the same light. Right. I don't fuck about the racist comments, to keep it a buck with you, bro. I'm not here for boxing, for race baiting and shit. I'm here to watch the sport, and the nigga is getting it in.
Right, and if anything, shit that make you want to whoop his ass, get him in the ring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, That's how I felt. Like I felt. I at first I ain't gonna lie. Let me straighten out. At first I was like, "Fuck that motherfucker. Don't give him shit." But like at the end of the day, if you still gonna tolerate him, y'all still gonna congregate with this motherfucker. Fight him.
Think about the logic.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about the logic. I don't like you, so I don't want to fight you.
Right. Right. So I'm gonna stop my own fucking shit.
I don't like you, so I won't fight you. Like we allowed motherfuckers allowed Earl Spence to duck Keith Thurman all these years because he don't like him. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
When I was boxing, let me get a motherfucker I don't like. Yep, I'm taking it.
It's even worse.
How much? Oh, it's $500. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking it.
I was talking earlier. I said, get a great fighter like do what he do. He will get her whoop your ass. Fuck around, make it personal. He gonna really whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? If you feel like you can beat, man, get that motherfucker in there and beat his ass, bro.
Bud
like
versus Hank Lundy, Bud versus Jose Benavidez. Those
there you go.
Motherfuckers he just did not like.
And oh boy, what was the one the last fight he became undisputed 140? The one that was talking about his daddy. And he told and Dongo told him you got what you came for. You made it personal.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Make it personal. You could have easy. You could have went out easy, pimp. You made it personal. I gotta knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
At the end of the day, bro, it was great chopping it up with y'all, man. I gotta
right on. Yeah, I'm finna shut it down. So I can get ready for tomorrow.
Salute to everybody on the panel, man. Tomorrow's gonna be a good night of boxing and everything. So
damn right.
Let's see what these fights bring us, man.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be on.
For sure, bro.
All right. Salute AC. Salute everybody. Salute Robert Jenkins, man. I don't know you on mute, man. But salute you coming back through, man. I appreciate you, bro. All right, y'all, man. Hey, we had a great night of talking. I hope everybody enjoyed this podcast, man. If you do, make sure you hit that like and hit that subscribe, bro. Before I get up out of here, I see that y'all have been hitting that subscribe button. According to my ticker right here, we have gained 5 more subscribers. I'm sorry. 5 more subscribers. So salutes to y'all. Real talk, man. Like I said, man, I'm grateful for everything that come through. Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way out. Before I leave, I'm going to say this. At the end of the day, make sure you pay attention to who you watching. The whole body of work. Now I'm going to give you what I think Usyk needs to do in this fight. Granted that Tyson Fury coming in heavy, okay? And you know what his MO finna be. Come forward, that dirty, old school fight lay on you. Long as Usyk maintain his distance, all right? Maintain his distance, stay on his feet, Tyson not going to get that opportunity. He's not. And if he does get the opportunity, make sure it's not on the ropes. It's in the middle of the ring, right? Where you're going to get a clean break. Simple as that. Because I can't see no other reason why Tyson Fury, him coming in heavy, is going to make a difference other than to shoot the double jab, work your way in, back him up, lay on him, tire the little fella out. Long as Usyk can maintain that same footwork that he had in the first, but create a little more distance at times, Tyson Fury is going to have less and less opportunities as the rounds go on to progress in this fight. I am following Usyk. I'm going with Usyk on this fight like I did the first one. If he lose, cool. You know what I'm saying? We get a third one, but I roll with Usyk on this. Let me know what y'all think. Shout out to the Rewatch gang. Make sure y'all let it know and be known in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all rolling with. And I'll see y'all later on today for the fight. I am your boy Slick 50, man. Y'all be easy. 1.